Hey everybody, Brenda's got something special that she's going to show you before we get started seeing everybody's tanks and hanging out. She wanted to show you what she's going to do to this tank. It's going to be pretty awesome. Hey Brenda.
Hey, hi everybody. So Father Fish wants to move the lungfish. So I'm redoing this tank here. The electric blue Acaras used to be in it. I got all them out, took all the plants out, fixed up the substrate, and I pulled plants. I have them all ready to go, and I'm going to set this up for Mr. Lungfish here. So,
Cool.
First thing I did, the first thing I did was build him like a little cave. He's got a couple of caves that he can choose from.
Yeah, Brenda definitely had a special surprise for us tonight.
And I don't know if this one's going to be big enough, but I'm going to put it in here. We might have to change it, although I don't know, it might be good. See which way we want to put that, set that there.
I like that. Did you make that?
Yeah. We want that at an angle, so even though he's in his cave, people will still be able to see him.
Oh yeah. That way he can feel safe and hidden, even though we actually get a sneak peek of him.
Right. So I got a special delivery today, and I'm going to use some plants that were in that special delivery. Christian, not only did he send frog bit, but he sent some Val. And this Val is on the shorter side than what we usually get when we order. So I chose this Val to put in here. I'll stick that right in the bag. And is that me?
On what? I didn't hear nothing.
Who's beeping?
It's not on my end. Nothing in my room's beeping. Not sure what could be beeping.
I don't know what's beeping.
Yeah, here in my fish room, nothing's
You don't hear
beeping.
it?
It's got to be there. Yeah, I'm not hearing it over the microphone.
It might be one of the heaters over there. We've been having some problems with one of those heaters.
Oh, it might be.
So I'll just continue and try to ignore the beeping.
Hey, you've got better focus than I do, Brenda. The beeping would be driving me insane until I found it.
So another thing I learned, instead of Val, most people plant Val and Sag one at a time. And it looks nice. It will connect together and then shoot runners. But if you put them in a group of, say, 4, it looks so much thicker. So that's what I'm doing. And it'll just give it that fuller look. And then we'll put some more over here by the filter. And next, I chose golden lodelia. I only have a couple pieces. So this is one bunch. I'm going to put two together and make it look like a little bush.
Oh, that's going to look nice. Hey, Christian's here. She's planting some of your plants,
Hey, Christian. Yeah, I got them in there. Let's see. Because Mr. Lungfish doesn't really do a whole lot of destructive stuff in his tank, and he doesn't eat plants. So I also picked out some swords. These are the this is the herbage. It's just a matter of trying to find out where I want to put them. And again, I put 3 together to make it look bigger.
That's a really good tip.
And we'll put that right here next to his little cave there. And I put Anubias on his cave. And then I picked up some broadside. And it's short, so it'll grow in. And I'm going to stick that in between the valve. And I have to replant my swords because, you know, that's what happens.
Oh, yeah, getting those guys to stay down. I had to actually put lava rocks on top of mine to originally get it to stay down.
You can do that, or you can just take some of the sand and just kind of make a little mound around the roots. And it'll eventually catch root, and the roots will get... That one's not me.
Sorry, that was on my end. I think it was a spam call, so I hung up on it. I didn't recognize the number, so.
Well, that's what we do then. We hang up on spam calls.
Right.
And then I thought he needed a little bit of color in here. And we had a little bit of this purple waffle.
Ooh, I'm in love with that plant, Brenda.
Yeah. Isn't it pretty? It's technically a terrarium plant. Yeah. But I think it looks good. They sell it as a bunch plant. So we're going to put it in here like a bunch.
Oh, cool.
A bunch plant, stem plant, whichever one you want to call it. That's what that was. There we go. We're going to put that little pop of color right here in the middle. And then, of course, one of my favorites to work with is Microsword.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to put that right here in front, just in case he wants to hide behind it. And we'll just put a few of them right here next to each other to give it that grafty look. And put some over here by his cave.
That is looking good. Yeah, it's funny. Christian says I'm getting phone calls from all over the country. I let them go to voicemail. That's a good idea too.
And we can't, you know, go wrong with an Amazon. So we're going to stick this Amazon sword right up here in front. So when it grows out, it's nice and pretty. And this went by really, really fast, didn't it? As you can tell, I'm almost done.
Wow.
And
Brenda,
let's
I'm
see.
going to have to fly you to Florida to do my tanks because it takes me 3 hours to rescape a tank that size.
Well, this one's only a 20-gallon.
I know.
And then over here we have Vesuvius. And I have 2 of them together. So we're going to stick them right in the corner. Push up some sand.
Wow.
And I'm thinking maybe some of this micro sword in the back here. Just to fill in a little bit. And I think I've run out of room. If you can believe that one.
Wow.
And that's pretty much it. We don't have room for anything else. We got to save room for the lungfish, and he's pretty big. But
oh, yeah.
there's a closer look.
Let me get rid of the banner real quick. There we go. Let me get rid of the comment real quick. Okay, the banner came back. Okay, got the banner gone. Now we can see the tank.
Oh, okay. And there we go. That's it. And earlier
Brenda,
today, we're going to put
you
this
did
lid on here, even though we don't need it right now. Earlier today, I was given a project to do, and it was this tank here. And let's see, I have the Lodelia here, Scarlet Temple. Super Red Mini is in the back. The red, and then the baby tears. And then I put Crypt here and here. And for the time being, I have some hardscape here. That's going to come out, and I'm going to put a carpet of Monte Carlo. I'm just going to place the whole thing right there. And that's to push the fish forward so people can see them. And this is the honey gouramis. And as you can tell, they really like it.
Yeah, they do.
They're just all over the place.
Christian wants to know, how did the frog bit do in transit?
It did great. Look at that. Some of it's a little discolored, but that's okay. I think I got it immediately in water, and hopefully it's going to turn around.
Guppy Network wants to know, was that an opaline gourami in the first tank?
Is that, oh, wait a minute, I lost you.
Oh, I've lost you too.
Okay. Am I back? These are the honey gouramis. Let me see if I can can I turn my camera around?
Oops, we lost Brenda. Wait a minute, she's coming back. We got her.
Okay. It didn't let me turn my camera around. So I'm not sure which one the blue one is. But these are the honey gouramis in here.
Oh, cool.
And I know there's something else in there. These guys, the little pikes. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, that's cool.
And what I did not know until I was pulling the plants out to redo it was that there was a little loach in there somewhere.
Oh wow.
He came out with one of the plants, and I had to get him back in the tank.
Oh, that's good.
That was something else.
Guppy
So
Network
these guys here, most of these guys are coming out. So I can actually redo it. It's called the Dutch style, and it's like the gourami tank. So it's just like totally packed full of plants. But for the time being, I got some Val in there and some Sage and some microsword, and just kind of put all that in there. They had this tank so dark you couldn't see them. And we did just a partial water change. I think it came down to here. And then I filled it back up and put these plants in. And it cleared it right up. I was very surprised how clear it got. But yeah, these guys are going in a different tank. Very rambunctious.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, when you said a Dutch tank, I had no clue when you texted me that you finished aquascaping a Dutch tank. I had never heard that before.
It's pretty wild. They do things like in a line, and they just pack the tank full. And then I redid this one the other day. This one has the trumpet nose somewhere in here. I have no idea. This tank, let me tell you, I did a half. So I came halfway doing a water change and just knew we had one of the little baby Waru were in here and wouldn't come out. And I just knew I sucked him up in the hose. Could not find him. So I went ahead and replanted everything. And don't you know, that little guy came out from his hiding space and just looked at me. I'm like, you're a little shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
I didn't hear nothing.
he's like, this is my tank and you're not getting me out.
Oh, right.
So
I've got a guppy like that.
He's staying in there along with the trumpet knife fish, wherever he's at, because he was hiding. I did get him. I hit him with the hose, like I nudged him, and he just like zoomed all over the tank. But he's still in there. I'm like, I don't know about you guys. And then y'all saw me do this one the other night. And I'm thinking, I'm kind of liking this Dutch method. So I might try to do something. I might try to redo this one here.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And then they finally came out. Aww. They've been hiding in the back, and we couldn't see all the discus. They kept hiding, but they decided to come out.
Awesome.
And there's a little Bisher, one of the albinos, just hanging out on the leaf. That's actually one of the swords. It's a red flame sword that got pulled up, and he's just hanging out.
Hey, he's happy.
This is actually starting to get on my nerves, and I don't know which one it is.
Oh, your heaters is doing what my heater did a while back. Yep. I ended up having to hit every button on it and then resetting it to get it to stop.
Yeah, it's saying it's high. I don't know how to stop it. It'll stop eventually.
One of mine had to unplug it and replug it back in.
I think that's what Bryce does. I have no idea. He's the one that does that. But here's Mr. Lungfish, if you can see him.
Ooh, let's see if we can see the lungfish.
So he's kind of big, but I don't know. Father Fish said he wants him in the other tank, so we're going to try it. See, right now he's in the back, all the way in the back. His little tank buddy is in there.
Oh, cool.
And see, here he has a cave, which he spends most of his time here in this cave here. So I thought it'd be nice to get him a couple of caves in his tank. But the cichlids from the front 75 are going to go in this one here because there's no dirt substrate. It's all sand.
Yeah.
And they like to dig. So that's why we're doing that. And I'm back at my desk now. So I'm going to get off of here to get on the desk.
Oops, gotcha.
And I got to turn the volume up.
Oh, yeah. I was glad we were able to get things to work a little bit before the live stream where we could test some things out.
Right?
Yeah.
Trying to figure this out. Stop. She's got to thank for the bracelets. So we got to take them off.
She's after those bracelets. She's definitely after them.
So, yeah, it's been a full day here. Even though all we sent out was dirt, there was a lot that got done. We did a couple of tanks. Yeah. And in the meantime, there was actually more people that came in. So Bryce is waiting on people while I was working on tanks. And then he would work on tanks. And, yeah, a very full day. Before we knew it, it was 4 o'clock and time to lock the door.
Right. Let me get that link pinned real quick. I'm right now, you guys, the link that's currently pinned will actually show you how to set your camera up for joining StreamYard. Hopefully it'll work for you guys. Me and Brenda went over it a good, 15 minutes before the live. We was trying to get it to work. And it would work on my phone, but for some reason it wouldn't work on her phone. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. I'm just going to toss it up to the gremlins. Anybody that's not new to the stream, you know we got gremlins, and it's what happens.
That and it's a Samsung phone. It's a Galaxy.
Yeah, my nephew's got a Galaxy phone. What I'm going to have to do is the next time he comes over, it'll probably be Sunday when he comes over or Saturday, one or the other. I never know when. I'll have to ask him, hey, come here. I need you to get on StreamYard and let me hold your phone and see how this actually works, because it works a little bit differently than an iPhone. So, yeah.
It does. I could not get my camera to turn and go full screen.
Yeah, see, that's wild. So I'll have to get with him, and if it works, it could be, just a glitch, because we always have glitches before the live stream. It could be that, or it could be that they're two different operating systems. And if they are, I'll ask him if I can record his phone and get a little bit of footage for how to do it on an Android versus how to do it on an Apple. Because since it's all StreamYard, I figured they would work exactly the same. Like, it makes no sense to me why they work different.
I don't know. Maybe it's something you got to do with the camera before you go into StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I have no idea.
Because technology it perfect for mine. Today technology doesn't like anyone, Brenda. It's been one of those days with it.
It's the full moon.
We'll just blame it on the full moon, the solar flares, anything else we can think of.
There you go.
Oh, this is cool. Victor says the Galapagos Islands Galapagos giant tortoise in Philadelphia Zoo has babies that are now 1 year old. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on their YouTube channel and check them out.
I know you hear the beeping is driving you nuts.
Oh, it's still beeping?
Yeah. Yeah, we had to turn the heat up because we saw a couple of fish in there that had ick, and now it's reading that it's high. Well, of course it's high because we turned the temperature up. But
yeah,
I don't think it beeped all day. Of course, it would wait till nighttime when everybody is left before it started beeping.
Right. Yeah, and when mine was beeping, I don't know, like every heater's different, but I know with mine, and a lot of times, like I've gotten heaters that Father Fish recommended, so it may be the same type of heater. I don't know. I know it's a Higer, but I don't know which Higer it is. I know it was originally designed for a 75 gallon, so I don't know the name of it. But with mine, I finally had to. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's not one of the stick ones. It's more like a rectangle, the flat one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's in those tanks over there. So
with this one, it's really strange because it's about this big, and it's got like a triangle shape on top, a triangle shape on bottom, and I think it's a ceramic heater. I don't remember. It was some kind of heater that Lou mentioned, and I'm like, ooh, I've got to have that for my 75-gallon tank. And then, well, it ended up in my 40-gallon. I just keep it low where, it's not going to overheat.
Right.
And it actually, during the last cold snap we had, it started beeping. And I'm like, okay, why are you beeping? It wasn't heating the tank. It actually, something happened when we had the power flicker. And yeah, it just sit there and beeped. I hit all the buttons, finally unplugged it, replugged it back in, tried to turn it on, didn't want to come on. Then it finally worked. And now it's working fine. So I don't know, maybe it's something with the power going off and on. I don't know if you guys have had that happen at the shop. I don't know.
No.
I don't know what it could be that could be doing that. Maybe Christian knows. Christian might be able to tell you how to do it.
Help! The beeping is uncontrollable.
Right.
You had ice in Florida?
Yeah, during that worst cold snap, we had some ice. And some of it was natural ice, not just where we took the water hose and made ice, because I wanted to see icicles.
It's still natural ice.
I like that mentality. I've had so many people tell me that's not natural ice. It comes from the water hose. And I'm like, okay.
It's still water that froze into ice, and it's still natural.
Right. Christian says, what are we trying to do? I stepped away for a minute. Brenda's got a problem with a heater that is sitting there constantly beeping, and we're not sure why. I know mine quit working, is why it quit beeping, and then when I reset it, it started back working, but we don't know why hers is beeping.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, because different heaters work different ways. I've had some that when they're overheating, they beep. Some that when the tank's not hot enough, they beep. And it's like, okay, help. It's just going to beep.
It might be that it stopped working. I don't know. I thought that with that one, though, I thought that when it stopped working, that it read like 000 all over it.
I don't know. Mine, when it stopped working, it had where it says wattage on it was at 0. And then the temperature just kept going down.
Wow. Well, with this one, like the temperature you set is on the bottom, and on top, it's the actual temperature of the water. And that one is reading HH, where the one on the bottom, I think I had it set on 86 or 88. I don't know.
I think I need a new heater because I just looked over to see if hopefully you had the same heater as mine. And when I looked over, the good thing is it got up to 87 in Florida, so I didn't have to worry about it. It's been in the mid 70s in my room, so it's all good. The tank's at 79 right now instead of 80. But it's interesting because at the top I have my temperature. In the middle I have my wattage, and it's at 0 watts right now. So I'm gonna watch it and see if it goes down any. But there's no beeping. It didn't beep this time. Nothing. I mean, it's really weird.
I didn't think to look at that part.
Yeah, the only reason I know is I asked somebody online, I don't remember who, and they're like, well, what's your wattage? What you got it set for? When it gets close, when it gets within a degree or two of that wattage, it should show anything other than 0.
Right.
I'm like, oh no, that's not working.
I can try unplugging it and plugging it back in, see what that does.
And try that. And Oh, I just seen Chairs Aquatics is down there. Hey, Chairs.
Okay.
Christian says, I think they beep to alert you that it's malfunctioning. My hunger heaters beep if the temperature gets too hot.
They also beep when they're out of water. These, they'll beep and let you know if they're out of water.
Oh, that's nice.
Like if the water level gets too low, it starts beeping to let you know, hey, you got to do something.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you had it warm today, too. Hey, Chairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I'm up now. Okay. My bad.
Yes, my
All right, guys.
Too long.
What?
It didn't sound off that you was waiting. We never got a beep.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. So like I said, I guess that was Wednesday or something, whatever day. I told you all about the paintwort. It's kind of a lot. Here,
Whoa.
It's like the size of you could put like all this in a 5 gallon. It would still, overflow the 5 gallon. It's a lot. It's a pound or more. I also have a little ring for the angelfish, so like the floating plants won't go over it. But I mean, the floating plants don't care. They'll go right into it.
Yeah, they will.
But man, it's like really hard to get it all. And Fishmania, they said each 6 inches, which is like every few leaves, that'll be $1.50. So I mean, like, I still have some in the crawfish tank, but then I'm gonna put that back in here. But I just don't want to mix it up with and then sell it all out.
Oh, I don't blame you. You want to keep some of it where you can regrow it. Those are some beautiful fish, by the way. I love that tank.
Well, eventually I'm gonna move them up. So I mean, thanks, but I'm gonna move this up eventually. Not anytime soon. Definitely not like the saltwater. But I'm going to move them up. I don't know, here in 5 years, if that. But I mean, it doesn't seem like there's no aggressiveness. I have a high flowing. What's it called? It's not a sump. It's something smaller than the sump, but it kind of works the same way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what it is. It's a canister filter. They're practically mini sumps.
Oh yeah, I've had those. Hopefully you have better luck with your canister filter than I did mine, because mine ended up spraying me, my fish room. Thankfully it didn't get down on my keyboard, because I actually had my keyboard put away for once. But yeah, I got sprayed with mine.
Well, mine, I love mine, but the only thing I hate about it, every time I have to clean it out.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Yes. Every time I clean it out, the water just overflows the sides. When I pull the thing out, it just overflows, and then I'm like, last time I did it, it was terrible. The smell was horrifying. I honestly don't want to open up any more canister filters for the rest of my life. That was terrible. But of course I will.
I got where I don't even use my canister filter. It's outside in the sun because of how bad that thing smelled. I just use sponge filters or hang them back.
I'm definitely know that there were so many jokes that I could have said and I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. I'm being nice to the mini gremlin.
Mini gremlin? All right. But here's one of Christian's angelfish, the last one I got.
Pretty angels.
These two are they're not really aggressive. They'll honestly let this one school with them sometimes, but sometimes they'll be like, okay, I'm done, so you can move on. So I mean, they're pretty cute. The red rosy minnow is trying to eat apparently the fish. I don't know what it's doing.
Right.
But I don't know what it's doing. It's if you can tell, it's going after them.
Yeah, it's doing the zoomies hardcore.
It probably has zoomies. I mean,
it looks like it.
but I'm definitely gonna donate all this tomorrow. So thank God that y'all did a stream today because I was gonna show y'all all of this like a pound or two.
Hey, I'm
And I
glad
don't
you
know
was
how
able
much
to
I'm
make
gonna get.
it.
And
'Cause,
also,
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
wanted
sell
to
a
see
lot
that
of the floating
anyway.
plants. I'm gonna sell a lot of the floating plants,
Oh,
or
cool.
most of them. I'm gonna have still a lot left, but you know, I just gotta get. You know, that's practically my stock. You know, that's all I can really sell is just really just plants, and I could sell Java ferns. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's gonna
Because
be
Java
cool.
fern, the Java fern, like when the leaves and the baby Java ferns come out, that's practically free. Stock and free. Everything's free technically, but like except the food and the
Right.
electricity. But I'm definitely like the only reason why I have it a little more stock than usual than a normal fish tank is for one, so the plants can grow quicker than what they should. Like let's say, like if not in the bad way, but it's just like it's kind of like I don't know. It's just like
You're impatient. We get it.
I know, but it works a lot more than my canister filter. It, of course, filters out, but I'm just letting my canister filter polish the water and keep the water
Right.
clear so my fish can breathe while the plants filter the water.
Yeah, that
I'm letting
makes
that
sense.
happen. Even though the canister filter has media and stuff in that, what happens if the tank, has something wrong with it? Like if I accidentally put something that has ick or something in it, or fish that develops
Oh, yeah.
ick, I still have, stuff in there. So like,
Yeah, you want to make sure you've got plants that'll be able to handle the 87 degrees needed to get rid of the ick. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, these will survive. Alodia is one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
hardest. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but that can definitely hold. It's like bamboo. It looks like bamboo, but it's not. It's not any type of bamboo. But like it's really, really like strong. Everything I make sure to put in this aquarium is strong because there is no dirted substrate. It's not dirted. It's only sand. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I've got a tank like that too.
I looked at the prices of I started this tank a year and a half ago. I didn't even know fatherfish existed. So, I was going to do fluval, but I was like, man, those prices are kind of expensive for like a bag that was like a quarter of the tank size.
It's expensive. Yeah, no.
I know. And I was like, I was going to cover sand on top of that, but I was, it was a little too much. It was a little too much. And I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to do it this and, have a little stocks just to make up for that. But it is kind of pulling, like the plants are kind of pulling the poop into the substrate, I suppose. Like the mulm and the, I guess it's doing that. Because I'm not using a root tab because I've had one time that and then one of my plants just melt.
Well,
now I'm not saying all
told me to do with my all sand tank because I ended up getting it. It's all sand. It was off a Facebook Marketplace. And he told me just give it a little while, let the mulm build up, and then cap the mulm with the sand. And he said that would work too, where I wouldn't have to utterly redo it because it was a tank that somebody had set up for 5 years, so it had all the beneficial bacteria in it. And everything was running great with it. And he just told me, once the mulm, you get a mulm layer, just cap it with some more sand and you're good to go.
Well, kind of like the 10-gallon down there, that one wasn't so successful. It's this one. It wasn't so successful. So I had to clean it out because the dirt was leaking into it, even though I had 2 inches of sand.
Oh, man.
It was, I guess either the rock was a little or not rock. I guess the sand was a little too, able to let the dirt rise, or just I put the rocks or squished the rocks into the substrate. So I guess
the best kind of sand you can use to prevent that is pool filter sand because it'll keep everything weighted down really nice. And
this is exactly what this is. This is pool filter sand. Yeah, and I got that at Ace Hardware for $13. That's actually
Oh
quite
yeah,
good
you can
for
get a good deal on it,
50
But
pounds. For 50
Christian's got a
pounds.
comment for you, Chairs. Christian's got a comment. He says, you need to start a food web, add a little leaf litter and some resurrection jar material. And yeah, that'll help you to build the food web out, and it'll really help your tank to flourish.
Oh, this one? Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to do the 2.5 gallon, but I was like, you know what? I'm doing water changes on that one, and it already has the fatherfish stuff. And I tried the resurrection jar, but my windowsills, they're like the base of them are way too small. So it would just fall. And I don't want a broken jar. Or a broken plastic jar with like rocks inside, or
yeah. The way I had to do it, because I've got really shallow window eaves too. I actually ended up getting one of the cheap plant grow lights off of Amazon. I think I paid like $10 for it, and that works perfect. And then I could just have it on my desk.
Well, that's the only reason I have the 2.5 gallons. Really, the only like fish tank I'm gonna like. Kind of like a jar, but it's not a jar, of course. But I just wanted something like Neocaridina, and because I was gonna have something small, because I felt like it. But like, I mean, even though it has life, it's doing really well. I do water changes on it every few days, maybe every 3-4 days. And it's right now doing really well. No dying off, no melting. I might buy more plants tomorrow. But although this is not, anywhere close to a finished tank, and technically no tank is really considered finished.
Right, it's always a work in progress.
You can always put more plants or more rock or more driftwood or more fish. This is my cap for this tank.
You know what you're doing, you finish it.
Well, you can never finish a tank, Brenda. It's impossible. It's kind of like a house. Think about it. You always got to do improvements.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of like a house, but for the fish.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a house for the fish. It's an ecosystem. You always got to make it better. I actually do got to do a water change on this one though. I do. This one is getting a little more algae, like on the glass. I'm not even feeding a lot. I do like two pinches. What?
They make those things where it cleans the glass. So you
I know.
don't
I have
to do water.
I know. I do water changes because it's just like I like to suck up the poop and stuff like that because it looks kind of ugly. To be on the
that'll
bottom.
be something that will definitely help.
Does it taste good? Does it taste good?
It does. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, but I like to suck up the poop with my with what's it called?
A little bit of honey to it.
Yeah, a little bit of yeah. I don't even like honey. Honey is ugh. Kind of like tea. It's kind of like tea.
It's all natural sweetener. There's nothing.
I get that, but it's kind of like, dude. It's kind of like tea. I do not like tea. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Now we know what's wrong with him.
Guys, my dad does not like tea, nor does my sister. But my mom and other sister like tea.
I'm from the South, so it's a requirement. We pretty much have tea in our baby bottles,
right?
But if anything, hey, where the poop stores is my canister filter, so it works out. I can have a clean looking tank, but have extra beneficial bacteria in a different area. By the way, you're getting a call.
You keep sucking it out
again. There we go. It's the voicemail.
I have 4 plecos, really. 2 clown plecos. They don't eat. They eat every 2 weeks. They come out every 2 weeks and they eat. But I have 2 bushy nose plecos. 1 little one. I don't know if you can see him. And 1 full grown one. Female.
if you have a food web, you don't have to feed them as much, and they won't poop
I
as
know.
much because people poop every time you feed them, and then you won't have to suck up the poop.
I do it once a
Unless you
day. I feed them once a day.
Yeah,
Actually, I haven't fed them today.
I never suck up the mold. My husband does in the living room tanks because he doesn't like it. But I've noticed that when I added Malaysian trumpet snails to my fish room, I didn't need to. The tanks that have the Malaysian trumpet snails, I don't have any problem. What did Christian say? There's nothing better than sweet poured from a repurposed milk jug. Oh yeah, sweet tea. Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
I tried it once and I just don't like the taste of a hot drink that is water, that has water.
No, you gotta put ice in it. It's gross hot, man. Don't do it hot.
I know, guys. I know. It's still disgusting.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh, come on now. That's when I was sick. I tried it once and then it's just disgusting.
Oh, they gave me herbal tea. I know what happened.
You drink ginger tea when you're sick, and you drink that hot. You don't drink sweet tea.
It might have been ginger tea. It might have been that or green tea. I don't know, but it was disgusting either way. I just I don't know how to explain it. It was disgusting. But it was not as bad. It was not as bad as when I went to Nashville the other day to get that damselfish, and I went to Walmart and I tasted this Reese's cup that had marshmallow in it. It was disgusting.
Marshmallows and Reese's. I don't know how that would go. I don't think I would try that.
Do you know those little candies or something that have like those that are chocolate and then there's like a cherry inside?
Yeah.
It tastes like that. Ugh.
Ew. I don't like cherries, so ew.
The only thing good I like cherries are for like ice cream.
You guys together. No.
When you bite into one of those chocolate covered cherries and there's just goo that goes everywhere.
It's like that Queen Anne or something. Yeah, I know, it was disgusting. My mom, she used to like that, but COVID got her.
Oh, you guys, back when I could have sugar, I would eat a whole box of those. I didn't care.
All right. Hey, it's also not as bad as that Easter candy or something, like those rabbit candies. Oh my gosh, it's so disgusting.
I don't know what
that's bad too. It's like wrapped in like tin or foil or something. I don't know how to say it, but those are
the
disgusting.
Egg.
Those are two. Yeah, those are two.
Like a real egg on the inside.
Yeah, it's like
yellow and white.
Egg. When you crack it open, it looks like a real egg on the inside, but it's some kind of like sweet stuff. I don't know. It always had the yellow dyes in it, so I would get nauseous. I couldn't eat those.
Yeah, no, I tried it once, and after that, I got it. Like I wanted, like it was disgusting. Like I used to like them, but like it was just too sweet after. Way too sweet.
It's way too sweet. It's got way too much sugar in it.
I can't even eat one of those.
Sweets with monk fruit and honey than buy any other store bought at this point because it's too sweet. It's just no.
But something good, Pringles. Guys, think about Pringles; those are good too.
Pringles are pretty good. I want to learn how to make those myself. I found a recipe for it, but I have not tried it yet.
I saw this woman.
I have made the Dubai chocolate.
Oh, no, that was good.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made the Dubai chocolate? By the way, that stuff is expensive.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
You think I made it?
What, you order it from Dubai?
It's like
no, she makes it herself. She gets all the ingredients and makes it herself, Chairs. Like she makes it from scratch.
Man.
Yeah, she's awesome
is the
I don't know why. I don't know why people are like. It was like such a hype back in like 2024, but now it's like now people don't talk about it. I've never tried it.
Yeah,
I've never tried
I've
it.
seen it, but I've never tried it because it's got real sugar in it, and I know better than to have real sugar.
Yeah.
You guys won't see me on the live stream if I have real sugar because I'll be in
It
too much
has
pain.
the-
It makes my-
Yeah. It has the powdered sugar in it.
yeah.
But I saw this woman making Pringles. Like, she made potatoes out of Pringles.
Yeah. I've seen it
And-
that way, but that looks so nasty.
Isn't that reverse?
And
Like,
someone in the comments said,
Do you,
It is.
someone in the
potatoes is
comments,
the raw form of Pringles.
I know. You know what potato they're made out of, right?
Potatoes?
Well, yeah, it's,
The crunchy kind.
it's the potatoes, the flake potatoes. That's what it's made from. It's
The
not
what?
made from
The
real.
raw kind.
It's the flakes or something powdered.
Oh, so they like dehydrate it and make them from the flakes. Okay.
But I was
Yeah,
gonna say
exactly
they're
what they
made
do.
from real potatoes.
Still, yes, but like it's same for KFC. Still, powdered or flaked potatoes. But I saw it, and someone in the comments said, "Can't you just chop up potatoes and then put them in the pot and boil them, and then take them out and squish them? You're gonna get the same result, if not better."
Probably. And there's another way you can just cut the potatoes very thin and fry them, and that will make potato chips too, but it makes more like the Lay's type potato chips.
Yeah,
It doesn't make the
yeah.
Pringles.
You know
Pringles
what
you
you're
would
doing.
definitely. Huh?
We don't let Dina play with knives. Because she might cut herself, and we don't want her to do that.
I might cut
Guys.
myself, but others, you never know.
You get a chopper, one of them choppers, you put the potato in there and you just pound on it.
That would probably make really neater looking potato slices because when I tried it, that was some pitiful.
Y'all know
Sounds
those
good, yeah.
potato slicers where it it's like slanted, and you take like a potato or something, and you
called a man down.
like go down and
Man,
I
Yeah,
guess what
The thing that you do this
Yeah.
with, yeah.
those scare me every time. I swear someone's gonna get cut by them. Like
I can't
that
help but say
scares
that
me.
I've been cut by one.
not
that
if you know what
scares me,
you're
though.
doing.
I know, keep your hands away from the blade, but like I've seen people put their hand wrapped around it and move. And I'm like, move your hands. Put it on
You
top,
know that-
not on the bottom.
You know that extra plastic piece that comes with it, nobody knows what it's for? That's
That's
to
what it's
hold on
for?
to whenever you're cutting so you don't get your fingers.
I know, but no one uses it.
Because they don't know what it's for. If you don't know what
Exactly.
it's for, then you should be using it.
Brenda, you need to go in and make instructional videos on all of this stuff, please, and thank
You know
you.
what?
Dean will thank you for this.
Brenda, she has experience
I
with
don't know if
this,
you want
okay?
me to do that.
Oh, she knows
Like,
how to cook
'cause-
good.
I tell you what, when I have a scar here on my finger, I don't know if y'all can see that here.
Let me make you full screen.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, you see that scar there? Let me see. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's small. Yeah.
Yeah. That came because, oh gosh, I think I was about 11, maybe 12. And I lived with my grandparents. So, you know, she made some bread, homemade bread. And she took it out of the oven and then left it sitting on the rack to cool.
Ooh.
I came walking through the kitchen and smelled the bread, said, I want some. And I looked around. Nobody was around. So I picked up the biggest knife I could find because that's the one that you cut the bread with. And I started to slice. But when I did, I looked up to see what time it was, and the knife went right through my finger.
It'll do it.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't want to get
oh
in
my gosh.
trouble, so all I did was wrap it, and it never got stitches that probably needed stitches. I just wrapped it and kept my hand hidden until it healed.
I don't blame you. When I was a kid, I would just use super glue. Probably not the smartest idea, but if it was a bad cut, super glue and nobody would know.
I never thought about that when I was younger, so I don't.
The
It
only
wasn't
reason
like
I
that.
knew is that's how my brother got away with things. And he told me, and I'm like, oh, super glue. Thanks for the tip.
You know, I still got super glue on my fingers from that Anubius.
By the way, Brenda, I remember when you showed that tumbler that, like you got or something. recently. We showed it on the live. Yeah, that kind of reminded me of like a PVC pipe, kind of like that one. Kind of remind me of it. I don't know why. Not insulting, but it reminded me of that. You know.
Well, you remind me of a squeaky little kid. Not insulting or anything.
You two are so crazy.
I meant like, man, I thought that was like part of the corporation y'all are running, man. Not like an insult.
We will wobble, but they don't fall down.
Guys, I think she's trying to bully me, but like, you know, those were the pairs of the what's it called?
We do not bully here. That is no.
Oh, come on, Brenda.
No.
You don't lie.
We have fun with you.
Sure.
We have fun with you. See, you're laughing about it.
Who said I'm laughing? I don't say that. Hey, if it's not recorded, there's no proof.
You know I can see you, right? You're actually smiling. You're laughing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm smiling, but I'm not laughing. No,
now you're looking to see how I can see you.
You cannot see me through the camera. I know you can't. No, you can't.
She's a mom. She has mommy vision.
I don't think so. Not in this one.
That was a fidget toy.
What the heck?
Brenda, I'm dying over here.
Guys, what was that? Yo, what?
That was.
But
that
you can
was
say,
this beautiful selenite here that's sitting here.
What do you got, Brenda? What now? I missed something.
I said, that is not what you thought it was. That was a fidget toy. And I said, no, it's this beautiful selenite. That's what I had in my hand. See, it wasn't the other thing. It was this. Because we don't show that on live.
What? That's all right.
I don't know. I had like 3 hours sleep last night. Give me a break.
So, like, you can see the Coraline algae. That's
cup of coffee. Everybody should be warned.
Oh, I had the whole pot of coffee this morning.
That's 1 cup for you, Brenda.
No, you didn't have 1 pot of coffee.
Yeah,
you had 2. No, you had 2, Brenda. Don't forget, you had 2. Don't forget, it's okay. You're extra tired, so you need 2.
You need at least 2 a day. Like at least 2 a day. I only had 1 cup, and it was a small cup, so that's what's wrong with me is I need more coffee.
This is the second shirt I've had on today, but I only have 1 pot of coffee.
I think you know we're getting like Alzheimer's or something around here, guys.
I think we're getting.
I feel like she had to.
Oh, look at that fish!
What the heck was that?
That is a pretty fish.
What, the clowns or the
damsel?
damsel?
The clowns.
It looks like me.
The damsel's pretty too.
Yeah. So the clowns, they're.
You want a saltwater tank looking at yours? That is so pretty.
The only reason I could tell you that you couldn't have a saltwater tank that is 5 gallons, that you cannot have 3 fish in. Like 1 fish is really all you can really get. But the only reason why I'm saying that is just because they, of course, are in the ocean, but like they need something really big usually. The damsels you could keep in a 5 gallon minimum. Because they have their territory and they're real small and
I love how friendly the clownfish are. The way they just run right up to you. I love that.
Yeah, they're practically dogs. Yeah, they're kind of like
right?
What is it? Golden retrievers. Yeah, and after that, once I lift up the lid, they want just food. I'll put my finger and they'll try everything just to get food. And there you go, they're nibbling my finger.
Animal abuse. You're teasing them.
It's not animal abuse. By the way, you got to feed them like 2 or 3 times a day.
See, I told you.
you got to feed them 2 times a day, minimum, because if you don't, then, because they technically graze all day long, all night long as well. But like they're really easy to keep. They're territorial. I can tell you that. They're really
Do they
territorial.
keep you up at night if you don't feed them that second time?
No, I just go to sleep. I mean, they're not gonna starve, but they're gonna be more hungry in the morning. So I gave them a more high quality food than what the Omega 1 was. I get what?
You definitely have that tank looking nice, Shares.
Well,
I'm gonna
make sure to put a link to your different channels in the comment where people can find you and stay updated on those tanks all week, okay? Because you definitely want to start sharing that link out because you got some beautiful tanks.
Well, I'm making money for myself so I can buy myself a 55 gallon. So
definitely.
Because these guys, and I'm gonna stock it with a $250 fish that can live for 30 years. So
Oh wow, it lives for 30 years. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a tang. It's a yellow tang.
Unless you starve it. Don't starve it.
What? Oh no! You get it from biota at 2 inches long. That's how long the yellow tang is when you get it shipped to you. So it's about as big as the damsel when it gets shipped to you. And then once it's big enough, like let's say an inch bigger or something, you can let it out because, that's when it can really defend itself. And, that's when it can really take on the world and the tank and the aggression. And, and although you can put it back into the box, like if there's aggression, like 3 inches would be minimum for letting it out in a tank like that. You could keep a yellow tank in this when it's just 3 to 4 inches. I want any bigger, and you need to move it up to a 20 gallon for temporary. And then, but it says you should have them in a 75 to 120 gallon minimum. But that's talking about the Hawaiian or a different one. But like I think the Hawaiians get a little bit bigger than the one I'm looking at.
Well, I can't wait to see when you get that tank and you get it set up, Chairs. That's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be later this year. So I'm going to try to get the tank in on Memorial Day.
Hey, that'll be nice. Well, thank you so much for coming up and showing off your tanks. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come up. I don't know when y'all do a next live stream. I suppose y'all been doing it a little more recently.
Well, what we're gonna do is we always hold one Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. That's always a definite. The rest of the week we never know. It depends on what Brenda's doing. Depends on what I'm doing. Both of us have been pretty busy, so we're trying to figure out the best day for both of us when we can host a second live stream. But we're still working out all the mechanics of it.
I mean, hey, but like, I'll still come up here, like whenever y'all stream, I can try to.
Oh, definitely.
Sometimes I might be sick, but like that one time when I built the 2.5, that was the only time when I felt better enough to do that. But
hey,
I mean, I guess that's it.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh, that was like a month ago, so but I'm definitely feeling a lot better.
Man.
I haven't got sick since, but that was like a light cold. I've been really sick before, and it was bad.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I guess that's it. Besides the 2.5 gallon, I'm gonna feature that next live stream, and then yeah. I mean, I guess that's it. All right.
Hey, well, thanks so much for coming up. Brenda's back. I'm back.
We'll do mischief next week, Brenda.
Hey, sounds like a plan, Chair.
Don't forget, Brenda. Don't forget.
Don't forget what?
That we're gonna do mischief
next week. Next week.
All right. You're saying I need to write that down?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Is there a certain time I need to be here?
Whenever I just get on, so that could be, anytime really. I'm kidding. But yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it, guys.
Anytime because like I work during the day. I have a job.
I'm talking about when the stream comes on.
Oh, every Wednesday at 7.
I'm. Oh my gosh! I know. I don't have Alzheimer's or dementia. But but I what?
Huh?
What?
What's
wait,
on third?
Oh,
yeah.
you're not gonna do that joke. The first time I heard that one, I'm
Yo,
like,
someone's
what?
wheezing up in here, guys. Someone's
Is
wheezing.
what on third or is what on second?
I don't
I
know.
can't remember how that joke went.
I don't know. It's in left field.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna go. All right. Well, I guess have a good rest of y'all's day. I guess I don't know.
Hey, you
but-
you
Thanks
too,
for
Cher.
coming
Thanks
out.
for hanging out with us.
All right. Well, you're welcome. All right. Well, bye.
Bye. He's doing so awesome with his tanks. He really is.
He is. It's
But oh
amazing.
my gosh, that joke! I cannot remember the joke.
Who's
I think
on
Dina was
first?
the
What's
first
on
person
second?
that told me it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. Who's on first? What's on second?
And somebody's out in left field. I don't remember that joke.
I don't know
I can't-
who's on third. I don't know. If anybody knows it,
If anybody's curious, it's off this show called The Three Stooges. It's hilarious. Yes, it's in black and white, but it is hilarious.
And we all know who the Three Stooges are. I mean, come on. We
I
grew up
had
with
all the
Three
VHS tapes for them. My brother wanted to make sure I had every VHS tape for them, and he's like, "Okay, this is what you need to watch. It's funny."
It was. Was it them or was it? What was that other one? There
Oh,
was
God.
there was another one
Charlie
that
Chaplin?
did that joke.
Was it Charlie Chaplin?
I don't know if it was Charlie Chaplin. It was that guy. I have no idea. The Honeymooners, was it on there?
I don't know. It could have been.
I didn't really
I don't
watch the
know.
Honeymooners. But
I didn't either.
It's
I watched a
classic.
couple of episodes, but I was more into the Three Stooges.
Yeah, there was a lot more than 3.
Right?
I think there was actually 4 at one time, and then they went back to 3. And
Yeah, they kept changing the numbers. Well, anybody that's new to the stream, you're welcome to click the link, come up, show off your tanks, your pets, and your hobbies. Until then, me and Brenda's going to be joking. You're welcome to joke with us.
to the moon, Alice. That's right.
I ain't heard that
To
in
the
a while.
moon. My granddad used to say that all the time. To the moon.
My dad would do that. Chairs has a
The
comment
director.
for you. I swear you two bully each other. It's in good humor, but you two bully each other so much. It's
It's not
hilarious.
bullying when the other person's laughing too. So,
No, it's playing. It's just playing. Christian says, I love that show when I was a kid.
I didn't watch it too much, but I wasn't really allowed to watch a whole lot of TV because TV is corrupt. It will corrupt your mind.
They would edit stuff out. Like a good example is I wanted to see Friday the 13th when I was 7. I kept putting in, I wanted to see that. And anybody that doesn't know what Friday the 13th is, it's one of the original horror movies. And really a 7-year-old should not be watching it. So what my parents did is they got it edited where it was less than 30 minutes long. I think it lasted 15 minutes because they edited it. So it's like you see the scary guy, you see Jason Voorhees, and that's about it. You see everybody run, and then there's nothing bad in it, the way they edited it.
Oh God.
But it makes no sense until you get older and you watch it. What's she doing?
Who said I was laughing? I'm sorry. If you weren't laughing and you felt like I was picking on you, I am truly sorry. I'll do it again next week.
He's gonna pick on you harder, Brenda.
I know he likes calling me old and telling me I have Alzheimer's, and he doesn't even say it right, but that's okay because young little whippersnappers, they don't know how to say anything right.
Oh man. So I've got an option for you guys. Do you want me to show off my tanks, or do you want to see how you replant a plant? Next week, you guys, you heard that.
Oh, what did I say?
I don't know which time. I don't know.
I don't know. He said, yeah, next week. What did I say? I'll do it again next week?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. So
yeah, you definitely need to get some sleep tonight, Brenda.
And the night before, I had maybe two, because this one here, Alzheimer's, yeah, you know what you can do with that? Read between the lines.
I forgot about that joke. I forgot about that one. You're good. We know you're sleep deprived. You're good.
The night before, when it was a full moon, little Miss Bella here, sweet, innocent little Bella, decided she did not want to stay inside. She kept wanting to go outside. And telling her, no, you're not going out again. She was not taking no for an answer. Yeah. She took my blanket in her mouth and was pulling the blanket off the bed.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, no, you're not going. Leave my blanket alone. And she would sit down and watch me get all comfortable again and then start yanking on the blanket again when her whining didn't work. Like she was sitting there whining at me. I said, you can stop that. You're not going back outside.
Yeah.
She was not taking for an answer.
Oh, sometimes they won't.
So I had to take her outside just to go outside and run around the front yard, and then she was good and went back inside.
Then hopefully she lets you get some sleep. Hopefully. 3 times. Yeah, see, I'm glad Loki's out of that puppy phase. I'm glad Loki's out of that puppy phase. Oh, man.
Well, this was, let's see, I didn't get home till what, after 12?
Yeah, it was after 12 before you got home. Yeah.
She was whining that her fish were leaving. Where were they going? Oh, she's very protective over the fish at home, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Like I brought in a male betta for my tank at home. It took no time at all for him to blow a huge, huge bubble nest.
Oh, cool.
Half of it is full of eggs. He's got so many eggs in that nest. I'm like, oh my God. More better be on the way.
That's awesome.
But yeah, she was like watching me like a hawk when I put him in that tank. And anytime I go near the tank, she's right there watching to make sure I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to. And like all I'm doing is feeding them. She's something else.
She
is. I don't know, y'all could see it, but when I was sitting on the floor to do that tank, she was right there.
He's got a point. That is her fishies.
All the fish here are Bella's. She feels like she is their protector, and she's watching every single one of them.
That's her babies.
Yes. I just feed them. I just feed them. That's all I'm allowed to do. Because don't you dare put a net in that tank.
Right, she'll get you. She will get you.
The first one that I put the male in, I put him in the 6-gallon. And then I realized that one had the bubbler in it. That one had the filter in it. And I was like, crap, I meant to put him in the other one. So I had to take him out of that and put him in the other one. She was like throwing a fit and watching everything I did. And I was like, it's okay. She was fine as soon as he got in there. But I put that net, I had the net in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows when that net's in your hand, you're getting ready to do something you're not supposed to be doing. So I had the net in my hand, and then I reached in with my hand and pulled him out and put him in the other one.
Yeah.
So she was looking at an empty net.
That poor dog. She's just like, nope, all those fish in the shop is hers.
That they are.
Right. I think it was cool. I forgot who commented that they loved the background on the thumbnail. I don't know if you noticed that the thumbnail's different. What we did on the live stream last week, I put that as the background.
Oh, the gizmo. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw it like real briefly as I was getting, because I was, today has been crazy. It's been steady for not doing a whole lot of boxing. We stayed busy all day. So it was like 4:30 before I got out of here, because we were in the middle of projects that we had to finish before we could leave. So it was like 4:30 before I left. I had to go to the store before I went home and got Bella. I had to change a bandage when I got there. Then, you know, she had to run around outside and do her business before we got in the car to come back here. I think I got back here like 10 minutes before I got on with you.
Oh, wow. He's cutting it close. Like, it was Jeff that liked it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, no dinner for me tonight.
You need to go get you something to eat, Brenda. You can eat while I show off my tanks, and I'll repot this bonsai tree. That should give you enough time to be able to eat. I'll do it slow. I won't do it under 10 minutes like you did with the fish tank. Like, holy crap.
I have veggie egg rolls. That all I'm going to do is put them in the toaster oven later. I figure I'll do that before I go home. And I don't know. It doesn't matter what time I go home tonight, because I go to the crystal shop tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I usually get there till about 9:30. So I'm good. I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, you need some sleep.
The hard part is actually getting to sleep and staying asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can lay down, I can be tired as all get out. Lay down, as soon as I get comfortable, my eyes are pop wide open, and I'm like,
yeah,
why can't I sleep? Of course, then I have the full moon shining in the window too. So
yeah, that doesn't help. It's always hard to sleep on a night with a full moon.
Yeah. So let's see your repotting.
Oh, okay. I can do that first, or show the tanks, whichever one you want to do.
Either one. I want to see how you repot.
All right. And it's not going to be like the guy on YouTube that you have to wear gloves, because guess what? The aerobic bacteria in the soil is going to get you. No.
We don't.
I ain't wearing no gloves for this. No, there's no need to. Let me get the camera set up. Right. Let me get this set to my back. There. I've actually got it set right for once. Earlier, remember when I was trying to get it set right and it wouldn't do it? Now it's working.
Cool beans.
It's like everything that could go wrong yesterday or before the live decided to go wrong. I think that'll work. Oh, it helps if I click enter. That should help. Oh, that's cool. Jeff says I'm keeping all snails now. Snails are always fun.
Yeah, they are. I know somebody else that has a snail tank.
Let me clean my camera first. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I've got several small setups where I just have snails. the little ram's horns. Hopefully that made a clearer image. If not, I may have to get a microfiber to it. Does this look clear for you guys or no?
Yeah.
It looks clear on your end? Okay, cool. All right. So what I've got here is I've got my old bonsai pot, and I've got this little bonsai pot here. What I like to do is just take a piece of torn paper towel, just do that, mash it down, put it in the bottom so that it covers that hole. That way you don't have to worry about any of the soil falling out. Then, as you can see, this plant's suffering a little bit. I'm thinking it's root bound. It could also be that I've had the lights off a little bit too much. This is just a little weed that's growing in there. So I'm going to get that off to the side. Then just keep doing that. And good, it's not root bound. This soil's still good. It's a little damp, but the soil's still good. So I'm just going to keep that, get it down in there. And it looks like that is, yeah. Let me get a little bit of that off. I'm just going to plant this guy right there to the side, mash it down, make sure the roots is in there, and then do this one. So for this one, where I have a little bit more space, I'm just going to dump it out into this. And this is a dwarf jade, rainbow dwarf jade, by the way. It was the only place I could find it was ordering it online. And I noticed that it was a little bit dry, so I added, well, more water to it. But I've been having to keep the light off a little bit because of running all my other lights. The room started getting too hot as it warmed up. So I'm not sure if I overwatered or what exactly happened. I've been so busy with school that my brain has just been, well, not working. So all you got to do is tease the roots like that. You don't have to be careful with it. You can just go in, get some of that dirt off. And you can see this is not root bound. This actually does have a nice little root ball there that's holding on to the dirt. I'm going to take that, make a little hole. Put it down in there. And you don't have to use gloves with house plants. Like, it drives me insane when people use the gloves because I'm like, you don't have to. I mean, you can use gardening gloves, but you don't need to use the nitrile gloves that you use for medical procedures. I'm like, no. Yeah, there might be fertilizer in here, but I'm used to getting out in the garden with some good old black cow and just planting a garden and not worrying about it. So that kind of is like weird to me when I see somebody do something where they're constantly worried about, oh, it's going to hurt you. No, it's not. If it was, I would be dead right now. I made a little bit of a mess up here, but I can clean that off after the live stream. It's not a big deal. This is just for these bonsais to grow out, because once they grow out, once they actually start maturing, get a little bit bigger, then I'll start trimming them. If I really wanted these to grow into bonsais fast, what I would do is take a really big pot, like a 1 gallon, put one of these plants in there, and then leave it outside for, well, the whole season. For us, we can grow in spring, winter, well, spring, summer, fall, and some of winter. So that would make it grow really big. Then I would transfer it to like one of these pots by trimming the roots and then trimming some of these back, make some cuttings. But that's it. Pretty quick, easy, simple. To get the dirt off your hands, all you have to do is just do this or wash your hands, either one. But you can just take that. You don't have to be scared of the dirt. Like, you don't have to be. And it drives me insane when I see people scared to death of dirt. It's like, okay, hands are clean now. You throw that in my garbage can. Yeah, that's my little bonsai. I've got some more plants that I'll probably plant on a different live stream. I've got to pick out the pots. But this will work for now unless I decide to move it outside. I really don't want to do that with this because, like I said, I had to special order these. And I just want to try to propagate them inside at first because it is a rainbow elephant bush or a rainbow dwarf jade. It goes by both names. And when it's not overwatered, and looking at this, I'm thinking that's the problem. But these are a little bit thin, so maybe I underwatered it and it's starting to bounce back. Yeah, these college classes are driving me insane, as you can tell by the state of one of my most precious plants. If you guys want, I can show off the turtles and the fish if you guys want.
Christian said it. I've never worn gloves to play in the dirt. Dirt ain't dirty.
Right? That is the truth of it. And all you need is just paper towels. Like there's a little bit of dirt left on my hand, so I'm wiping it off with the paper towel. It's like I'm not going to go get antibacterial soap like I see a lot of other millennials do and be like, oh no, I'm going to die. No, it's dirt. It's not going to hurt you.
We played in the dirt and drank from the garden hose.
And see, the funny part is I did too until my aunt got hold of my parents. It's like, don't you know the water hose will kill you?
Now see,
I ain't a word, and I
ain't gonna say it.
I'm gonna show you something that's gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna make you laugh.
Okay.
Jeff, all I can say is this right here is my real accent. I've just learned to turn it down where city people can understand it, son. So ain't where I'm from is a word. Sorry, but
ain't
not
in the dictionary. in the dictionary. But that's okay because we can put it there.
Actually, I think they did add it to the dictionary. I don't know for sure though. But yeah, I learned really quick that I had to hide my real accent because nobody can understand me. Definitely had to learn that when I was working in Jacksonville. Hey, buddy. This is a 70-gallon turtle tank, which I think everybody here is already followers. I don't think we got any new people, but still haven't got a chance to do that because I've been cracking my brain trying to play catch up. I did 8 days or 9 days worth of work in one day today before I started live streaming.
You're amazing.
I'm trying to be. It is not working out with this class, especially since I have to now write a funeral eulogy and I have to find a mentor that will review it. So it's like,
You have to write a eulogy for what?
Yeah, well, I got in the divinity, what's it called? Associates of Divinity program. I got a really good scholarship, made it really cheap. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then it's like, it was not what I was expecting. I was expecting to learn more about the Bible, more about like the ancient languages and cultures of the Bible. And instead of that, it's like, it's more about dogma and rules and I don't know, different social structures.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know. It just,
there you go.
It's gotten where it's not fun anymore.
Father Fish said he will review your eulogy.
That would be awesome. I've been meaning to ask him, but I keep forgetting it because, yeah, after this class, it's like I think I'm going to go back for my bachelor's in business or in science or maybe computers because there's too much drama in this class. Everybody wants to fight over stuff that it says in the Bible we're not supposed to fight about. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of done. It's probably bad, but I don't know. This class just stresses me.
He liked the metal shelves.
Oh, what did he say?
Jeff said he likes the metal shelves. He had the same ones but bigger in his first house.
Oh, these over here. Hold on. I'm going to try not to make anybody dizzy. These here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far I'm liking them. I'm glad that they can hold my 5-gallon tanks because at first I was kind of scared. Come to find out, I could have put 10 gallons on there. But yeah, I think that's just about everything in the fish room. Let me see. Well,
Little
you guys
Gizmo
saw
is liking his tank buddy there.
Oh, Gizmo's loving it. I've actually looked into getting another Gizmo just to put in the 40-gallon where we can actually have a gremlin on the stream at all times.
I love it.
Yeah, he turned out pretty cool. Okay, I'll be right back to you, Brenda.
Okay.
Hopefully. Maybe. It did not turn off, but hey, that is the way. Wrong mouse.
That's okay. At least it didn't shut the live down.
Right. And I'm pretty sure everybody heard me say wrong mouse. I've got 2 of them here. I grabbed the pink one which goes to the laptop.
I have my laptop on top of the work laptop here, and I keep grabbing for the mouse, and the mouse is attached to the work laptop. It won't work on mine.
Oh man, yeah, my brain's fried after today.
I keep grabbing it. It's like, no, that's not going to work.
Right. Oh, Father Fish is actually here. Thank you so much, Lou.
That's what I said. Father Fish said he will review your eulogy.
I appreciate it because, yeah, I'm going for business after this. This is really like, it's a different level of hard. Like, this is a different level of hard. They can hand me coding and I would figure it out. This, I'm like, oh gosh.
Something you thought you knew, and guess what?
Well, this, I didn't expect this. I was expecting to learn like biblical cultures, like what the culture at the time of Jesus was or the time of Noah was, and the different languages. I was nerding out over that. Well, they removed the class that I wanted, moved that into the bachelor's degree program. And then it's basically like a basic knowledge class, which was fun. All the basic knowledge classes like astronomy, quantum physics, that was fun. But then when it got into the ministry part, it's the 2 instructors constantly fighting and telling you opposite things. And I'm like, what? No.
So when it comes to taking a test, if they're fighting beings, they have a difference of opinion. Whose opinion is right when it comes to test? Right. Wow.
Well, I figured out a workaround with that. One of the beauty of having ADHD is you may not be able to focus, but you can pick up on small details that most people won't. I've learned their writing styles. And I'm like, oh, that's from one professor. Oh, that's from the other. Okay. I got you guys. And that's why usually I'll make like 80s to 100 on it. I'm passing it, but it drives me nuts. And then it's like I'm a nervous wreck after hearing them bicker back and forth. I'm like, why are you guys bickering over the Bible? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's the Bible. Like, it's about peace and love. And no.
People have been doing it for years.
Well, I've never seen anybody do this. Like, my grandpa, when he would talk about it, it was always calm with it, and nobody really thought about it. And then it's like I'm watching these guys, and I'm like, these are 2 ministers, and they're getting really heated, and I'm not sure what either one of them's saying. Can we just go back to, like, the golden rule and keep this simple here? Instead of arguing over, like, you can't eat this or you can't eat that. I'm like, okay, let's just go back to the golden rule.
Back to the rule where I'm gonna eat what I want. You don't like it, don't look.
Right. I think it was Paul that said that. I can't remember after today because I've had so much information. I've had 8 or 9 days worth of information crammed in my brain in the last 8 hours.
Oh gosh.
And then I found out when I got to the bottom, I'm like, oh, this will be easy. All I got to do is like write it and send it to the school. They're like, no, you got to send it to your mentor, get your mentor to tell you, ask the mentor this questions, get a survey on it, and then submit it. And I'm like, why do you guys keep changing stuff? Like, used to, like the last few things that I wrote, I just sent it in. They told me if it was good or bad. They would tell me how I could improve on it. But it was always essays. It wasn't like something that you're preparing to read to someone. And while I can do a live stream, I think I would like turn pale getting in front of actual people talking. Like, I know everybody hears actual people, but it's different, like being in a room by yourself versus like a bunch of people in an auditorium or a church. Like, either one, it's like, how?
Yeah, that's way different.
Yeah.
Way different.
And yeah, Jeff, I love those metal shelves because they're really handy for plant shelves. The other side, which I'm working on cleaning up, I've got to rearrange some stuff. I'm actually wanting to start my indoor garden or my outdoor garden indoors. I'm almost too late to do that. I should have done that in February, but I got busy. But you can hang the grow light so perfect there. It just clips over and then you're good to go. And it can hold a pretty good amount of weight.
That's good. So they're like baker racks, but smaller?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the ones that I have on the other side, they're almost as long as my 75-gallon tank. So they may be baker's racks. I don't know. They might be. I just got them off Amazon. They had them on sale for like 30 or 40 bucks years ago. It was like before 2020. And I ended up getting some. I'm like, ooh, I want to grow plants. So I'm going to get that and grow them inside. Because if I don't start them inside and move them out, because it's really better to start them outside. It's natural. They're used to the sunlight that way. It's easier. Unless you have a herd of neighborhood chickens that will eat all the seeds and kill all the seedlings.
Not good.
Yeah, the last few years when I plant them outside, the neighborhood chickens, I mean, I had a bunch of beautiful pepper plants. It was about that tall. They lasted one day. And the wild chickens ate them all.
Here we have rabbit.
Well,
you have
you guys actually have rabbits. I'm surprised.
Yeah, we have rabbits that come through. Yeah. I tried to have like a garden like that. Yeah. You have to fence it in, but fence it so that the rabbits can't get to it. Otherwise, they come in and eat everything in the middle of the night.
Oh, man. So I've never had a problem with rabbits, but that's because, well, we have coyotes. So, yeah, we're lucky that we're surprised the neighborhood chickens make it. I think the only reason they make it is they get in the trees at night.
Is it Jeff? Jeff says, okay, Christian. Are you calling Christian up? Yeah, he needs to come up, show his tanks.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Always love seeing his tank.
Didn't Jeff come up last night? So Christian gets to come up tonight.
Hey, both can come up. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to snack on some crackers and Bella ate them.
Oh no! Hey, why don't you go warm you up some egg rolls?
Oh, I can do that after the live. It's no big deal. I'm good. I'm used to going all day long and not eating.
Yeah. Lou's gonna hear that and he's gonna make you eat, Brenda.
No. Sometimes I'll eat something in the morning, like I'll grab a Pop-Tart before I start filling orders. So,
yeah.
I do eat with a pot of coffee.
Sometimes that can count as a meal.
Yes, it does. Pop-Tarts are very good. They're very nutritious.
Yes, I cannot eat Pop-Tarts. The dye they put in them, if they made them dye free, I could have them, but no, I break out in full body hives. It's like, nah.
I like the brown sugar.
Oh, that's cool. Those are actually good. I've had those.
Milk in them. They're the only ones that don't have milk in them. Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. I figured just Pop-Tarts were vegan. Man.
That's what I thought. And then I read the ingredients on the box, and like the blueberry, the strawberry, you would think is good. It's healthy, right? Blueberries and strawberries. No, it has milk in it. And I'm like, how? But the brown sugar does not. And I'm like, okay, brown sugar. If I have to, I don't know. I take that sacrifice and eat the brown sugar.
Yeah, I'm never eating refined sugar again after Valentine's Day. I learned my lesson. That one sweet tea I had me down for what, a week?
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
I can sit here and yawn, and you would think, oh, you just you're going to fall asleep before you get home. No, as soon as I lay down, my eyes pop wide open and I can't sleep.
Oh, you need to try. They got it at Walmart. It's called Sleepy Time tea, and it's not very strong. It just relaxes you a little bit. It's not like a tea that's going to knock you out. Maybe that would help.
Yeah. I've tried that. The yogi tea.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who it was by. Yeah,
I've tried that. It's good. It kept me awake.
how is it you can drink that and stay awake, Brenda? I drank that with a little bit of honey in it, and yeah, I'm out. That's it. I don't know how you do that.
I'm weird.
But then again, you can drink coffee before bed and it'll wake you up or make you sleepy.
It'll put me to sleep. Yep. I can drink coffee and go to sleep or stay awake, either one, depending on how much I drink. Yep.
Oh man.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works because I'm still kind of hyper and wired just off the 1 cup I had at around 2:00.
I don't know. Maybe it's like psychological because it's something warm.
Maybe.
And you get warm and comfortable. And no. I drink coffee in the morning. I'm sitting here like this.
See, I don't know how you drink the hot coffee. Me, I've got to have it with ice in it.
I can't drink coffee with ice.
See, Mama Jane can't either, but I can't have it without ice. It's so weird without ice.
My daughter drinks it like that. She likes the iced coffee and she puts like a ton of sugar in it.
I put a ton of honey in it.
She uses sugar, but she's also hypoglycemia. So like her sugar will drop.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
I always had candy in my pocket because we could be somewhere and she didn't realize it at first what was going on. She would just get so bad that she would literally get sick to her stomach.
Oh,
and it wasn't until after she got sick, she goes, okay, I think I need to eat something. And as soon as she ate, she was fine.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, never let her get past the point of that nausea because after that, it can be passing out, and that's not good. I did that one time behind the wheel of a car, and I learned to carry food with me then.
Yeah, I keep. I used to. I don't anymore because there's no need for it. But I used to keep candy in my bag. We were in the grocery store the one time. And walking through the grocery store, and I was like, it hit me like all of a sudden. I was like, man, I'm not feeling good. What's going on? She goes, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, I just don't feel good. Like I feel like I'm going to get sick. She goes, are you hot? Do you have a fever? I was like, no, I don't feel like I have a fever. So I didn't have a fever. I just felt like I was going to get sick. She goes, did you eat breakfast? I went, no.
That will do it.
She goes, you have candy in your pocket? You know you do. Eat it.
Right.
Like, just like that. Eat it. And I went, okay. So I had one. I was like, that's not really helping. She goes, eat another one. It took 3 pieces of candy. It was like, oh, wow. Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah. It'll do that. It'll hit you just out of the blue. It's like I've learned to control mine now. You got to make sure that you eat breakfast, eat lunch, and eat supper. Because if you do, then you're not going to have as much problem. I mean, you can't just skip meals because when you do, it's going to get you.
I have never been like that. Like,
oh, I've been like that since I was a teenager.
Even as a teenager going to school, I would like most of the time eat maybe a piece of toast for breakfast. If I had time, most of the time I would go all day long and just eat dinner. Like even in school, I wouldn't eat lunch because who wants school lunch? They're nasty.
I've heard of those. I was homeschooled, never got the experience, but all my friends mentioned to tell me about it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, food that's cooked in bulk, only it didn't taste good. Like you would think, okay, like restaurant style. No. The cheapest food on the market is what they cooked for the kids.
Oh, man.
It's nutritious. It's got the nutrients in it that's good for them. No. nasty. Cold pizza, like, ugh, no.
Yeah, we're waiting for people to come up, you guys. We got the link pinned, just waiting.
It's beeping again.
Yeah, you might want to go check on that heater real quick, Brenda, because, yeah, with it overheating, it got up to 95 earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
You may have to unplug it. Hopefully Lou's still here. We can ask him to make sure, because I don't know which type of heater that is.
Plugged it back in, but so it stopped for a while.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it could be a failure with it. But yeah, feel free to come on up, click the pin link, show off your tanks, pets, hobbies. This is kind of a surprise live stream. We wasn't really planning on doing it, and well, then we did it. And if you guys don't feel like coming up and showing your tanks, I can repot another plant if you want. Just checking out the comments here. Yeah, either way works, you guys. Jeff is still hanging out with us. Hey, you ought to come up and show your tank, Jeff. You ought to show it again. That tank is gorgeous. And Polar Bear, you're welcome to come up too. And thank you so much on this, Lou. I really appreciate it. Yeah, my brain's just a little bit fried from studying today. It's like all day today I've been studying. But I'm catching up. I did 8 days, 9 days worth of work in one day. So I'm getting there. It's just a matter of getting through it. But only got 2 courses left, and then I am finished. I saved the hardest 2 courses for last, which, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. If you're allowed to pick which classes you do and they let you just work at your own pace, save some of the easy classes for the last, because you're going to get burned out. You're going to get aggravated with your college classes. Save some of the easy ones for last. Don't do like I did and go, oh, I'm going to save the 2 hardest for last. I'm up for the challenge. No, don't do it. And it looks like we got Brenda back.
I'm
Hey.
back. Yeah, reading 93. It was only set on 86, but it was reading 93, so it was reading high.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be having an overheating malfunction.
But there's one of those other thermometers that just like sits on the thing, you know, with the like the little mercury thermometer, and that's reading 80.
I would go by the mercury thermometer every time over a digital one. I've played around with both, and the one that's the real thermometer, the mercury one, just has a better accuracy. I mean,
It's reading
better
80,
accuracy.
but the water is really, really warm. So I don't know, but it works for a while. Like when you unplug it and plug it back in, it stops the beeping, and then I just reset it.
Oh yeah.
So how long did that take? Like a half hour?
Yeah, it took about a half hour for it to act up again. Hey, welcome, Greg. Nice that you can make it. And hey, that's really understandable, Christian. You know, when it's difficult days, sometimes you just need to de-stress, decompensate. That's more than understandable. I think that's one of the reasons why me and Brenda's on the live stream right now is because it helps us decompensate. We have a lot of fun laughing, playing, and we both had hard days. So,
and it's fun taking it out on chairs.
You just love picking on chairs, and chairs loves picking on you too. Oh my gosh, sometimes you guys work so hard that all I could do is hold my stomach and go, okay, this is a good ab workout. It's ab day. It's Wednesday. That means it's ab day.
If we didn't pick, you would think we didn't care.
That is true. You got a point.
And
there.
it would make for a very boring live stream. You got to break the monotony with some jokes, right?
Right. Even if sometimes you have to explain the jokes after the live to me because I'm just like, meow.
And yeah,
that'll work. Yeah.
That works.
Oh, it looks like we
Can
got
can
Jacob
we
up.
start over? Yay! He wasn't here
There you are.
yesterday, was he?
You know, I think he was, but I can't remember. My brain is so fried from today that I don't know. Hey, Jacob, how you doing?
Hi, Jacob.
Doing good, doing good. Yeah, it's doing amazing. Yeah, I was watching the video. I just didn't make it up yesterday.
Well, I'm glad you could make it up today.
Oh yeah, it's doing amazing. Look at this. My buddy has it on the side green, which he already is fouling it. But look at mine. This is, huh? Oh yeah, there it went.
Oh, now you can see it good.
Get
I
that.
love that stand you have too. I never noticed that it's that beautiful red color stain. I love it.
That's over a year's worth. No, I have actually created the first system ever in my life with no foul.
And you've done wonderful. I mean, you had a rocky start when you first got started, but you didn't let it beat you, Jacob. You kept going with it.
Nah, it got me a little bit. It did.
Yeah, but you didn't let it defeat you. You kept trying until you have a perfect setup for your fish.
Yeah, you do. You did really good.
My friends thank me all the time when I come over there and help them out because I'm basically showing them hands-on everything that they're actually learning in the videos, and it makes sense because when I come over and do everything, they see a difference happen each time, and things become more better. They said, and I said, well, that's everything becoming balanced for you because you're not polluting it now. You're letting it take care of itself because they had to go a whole week, so they're gonna restart feeding schedule Monday. None of their
Hey,
fish died. None of getting angry because of them being hungry, because I explained to them that with them having excess on everything in that tank needs a lot of cleanup. So I'm going to teach them how you need to do this biologically, and you need to get the fish to naturally get that instinct going back in them, because what they're doing is they're not caring about the buildup naturally. They're more worried about you sticking your hand near the tank because they know you're going to feed it.
right?
So it actually, they sent me a video of it yesterday, and just with them not feeding this Monday, this Wednesday, and then now today until Monday of next week, I've already seen a big difference already come off a lot of the plants, and everything is starting to like kind of shoot up because of the excesses being maintained now, because the everything's in there cleaning it up, and a lot of the excess is allowed to be pulled up now, and it's gonna probably take a little time, but it'll probably slowly come back down on the green on the sides, because they got a lot happening, a lot of foul.
Hey, you'll keep working with them. You'll teach them how to do it, Jacob. I got faith in you.
Oh, I tell them all the time, that I'm very happy with them, that they should be very proud of themselves for what they're
Oh, they
doing.
should be.
They're doing something very good. This one's doing really good. Look at that black on it.
Oh, he's pretty boy.
Oh,
I love those Altums. Those Altums are pretty too. That's a hard to get fish.
Those are the originals, I think. The real Ultims.
Yeah, they may be the original. That would be a good question for Father Fish, because I don't know what the original angelfish was. We've seen so many angels. At one point, Father Fish did tell me, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of it is. Can you, Brenda?
I have no idea.
That's a pretty fish. Love that pink
They
one
are,
that's hiding in the back too.
right?
And that's odd. They're doing so good. I mean, you can see the tannins from above, but then when you look to the side, it's like crystal clear.
Right? It's amazing, isn't it?
And then I made a video so I could show my friend, because that way he can understand that with the amount of food that he's putting into his tank constantly, it could be a reason why it's constantly fouling. And then I found out why he actually did get a lot of excess growth of algae, like a lot of the bad. I
Yeah, what
didn't know,
happened?
but for the first month, when he was overfeeding the fish for the first month, I didn't know about this till he told me, till that one death happened. And then I also found out that he was running his lights for nearly 16, 18 hours each day. And I was said, well, that's why. That's one of the big reasons why, man, you were flooding that thing out with excess lighting.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
I
it's
got him
really
back.
good for when you first plant the plants to leave them on for like 24 hours. And it isn't going to hurt anything. But if you see any problems with algae, yeah, you need to cut back on the lighting. You want to hear something funny, you guys? Dean has left his first tank, the light on 24/7 on high on his 20-gallon long, and he still doesn't have algae. And I do not know how yet.
He's got too
That's
many
all.
plants.
Maybe that's why, because he does have like a jungle, but he never developed algae. Because I was telling him, I've got to cut back on lighting on my tanks. This one's starting to get a little bit algae on the side. And he's like, what algae? Come look at mine. Like, I've had it 24/7. I have no algae.
Get a wee, but my fish eat everything, especially those. Look at all this they're tearing up. See how much more cleaner
Oh, they
those ink
are. They're
literally
working hard.
they're gutting every single algae that I mainly have, all but a wee little. And that I think is because it's the longest I've ever had the system up. And when I introduced these new ones, they didn't come into the system when it was young and more weaker. They actually came into the system when it was right around the 1 year mark, but it encountered severe, heavy pressurized stress, but it pulled itself together within a few days fast, but it encountered a lot of stress. But and then I've never seen angelfish be so curious and want to clean so much. I mean, even those other ones I had, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they're doing a wonderful job at it. It's amazing how well your tank is doing now. I mean, I remember when you first started out, you struggled so hard with it, and now it's thriving.
Oh yeah, it's been over a year, and it's still like, I mean, it's processing so well that it honestly feels like I've already had this like 2, 3, maybe 4 years, and it because a lot of the same stuff is continuing. I'm seeing everything, and it's good repeats of everything, because I know my system is actually balancing everything, and that allows me to be able to help get people to understand what they're trying to build, what they're seeing out of their system, so I can help approach them a much easier approach. That way I can help teach them the more healthier way to approach what they're trying to build in there.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
that's what my friends really, because we're going to come down. I They're so happy to be able to meet Father Fish and the little team down there at the store, and then they really cannot wait to be able to go to Aquashella. They said we're going to probably have a really, really good time there.
Oh, most definitely.
Because
Oh
I
yeah,
never.
you're gonna have a lot of fun at Aquashella. You really will. I went last year. I don't know if I'll be able to go this year yet. It depends on how my mom's health's doing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Just be warned if you're like me and you're nervous around people, that there is a
Yeah.
lot of people. Just be ready for it because you can do it because there's so many awesome fish and so many awesome fish friends there that it's not like going into like a normal crowd. It's like everybody there is all about the fish and it's kind of like a big family.
Right. Right. All those pieces still. They're refusing. See how they're lifting up? They've been
Oh
in
yeah.
here for a month. They're refusing to go down
Sink.
for some reason. Yeah, sink. I don't know why they're refusing to sink.
Now that's interesting. I actually had a piece that was having problems with that too, and I got it from my aquarium store. I have no idea what type of wood it is, but it didn't want to sink. So what I ended up doing was after I got enough of the tannins out, I actually just put another heavier piece of wood on top of it and some rocks to get it to stay down. And that so far has worked really well in my turtle tank. And the last time I went through and remodeled my turtle tank, it actually stays down now. It no longer floats. But another thing that people do, if you're good at using drills, I am not. I shouldn't hold a drill in all honesty. But you can also drill a hole through it and put a bolt through it into something heavier. Like if you're able to drill through a piece of slate, I'm not sure how to do that. I know you have to have specialized bits. You could bolt it to a piece of slate, and that slate, once you put the sand over it, will help it stay down.
Okay. That's
I've
pretty
seen a
nice.
lot of people that's really crafty when it comes to using power tools, do some really cool things. Me, I've done learned it's best to leave it to somebody else to use the power tools. If somebody needs
Yeah, they're
something done on a computer, I can figure it out. But power tools, yeah, that can be scary. Well, at least when they're in my hands.
oh yes. Yeah, they said they would love for me to show off their tank one of these times too, but they want to make sure it's, I guess, like up to par with mine. But I told them it doesn't. That nobody cares about that. They want to see everybody enjoy their fish tanks, and that's
Oh, absolutely.
they want to see it being everywhere so everybody can see it and be like, wow, look at that tank, look at that tank. Because
Hey,
once you get actually want multiple, I already have MTS in my head. I actually kind of go crazy because I want a lot more, but at the moment I can't. My floor won't support a lot of weight. I'm lucky to even get this 55 because it barely supported 30, and I'm taking a chance with this 55.
I know how that goes.
So I have to
Yeah.
really be careful. But I mean, at least this time, this 55, my original was not in the middle at all. I actually tested that in the back room. So if this is the middle, it was all the way to the left, to the far left on a leveling, which means it was way off. But now this one now is like in the middle, but it's right here on the edge. So it's still leveled, but it's the best I could get. But at least it's leveled.
Hey, I know how that goes, Jacob. It's like with my 75 gallon, it's like I'm glad that Father Fish noticed what the tank was doing because it being my first large tank, I didn't
Mhm.
realize that it was showing signs of a catastrophic blowout. So I understand how that goes. If the floor isn't level, if the stand isn't level, yeah, you can have a lot of problems with those larger tanks and it can be really dangerous. It's like Father Fish told me this one story about how I think it was a 75 gallon tank that he had in his home. It got off level, even though when he set it up, it was level. It got off being level. And after a while, the tank was fine, but then it went and blowed on him. And yeah, there was a piece of glass stomped in his chair where he usually sits. I mean, it can be dangerous. So you
Yeah.
always want to watch with a larger tank. Usually you see it in tanks at 75 gallons and above, not in 55 gallons from what I've heard. But the tank front will actually start to bow and kind of look like a bow front before it either does a small leak and relieves some of the pressure, or it has a catastrophic blowout.
Where? Right here on the sides.
Well, where mine started leaking, I'm kind of glad where mine started leaking at. It started leaking about 12 inches above the bottom of the tank. And it was just a couple of little drops, and the front started bowing. And I asked Father Fish about it, and he's like, oh, you need to drain that tank immediately. And I was actually working for him at the time. And he's like, you're off work right now. You go drain that tank, because if not, it could explode on you. And that was it. I got all the buckets I could find, and I'm like, yeah, I need to drain this, because if I don't, oh, this can be dangerous. And then he told me how dangerous, and I had no clue. I knew it was unlevel, but I didn't think it really was that unlevel. It was only, I think, about a half an inch unlevel on one side. So there was like a half an inch space at the top. And he said, yeah, you got to be really careful. And we never could figure out if it was the floor or if it was the stand, but it actually shifted my house, the weight of that tank, where my door to my fish room wouldn't close. And now it's shifted back where I can close it. So I'm glad of that. But yeah, you always want to just be careful, watch your surroundings with it, especially when you're in a predicament of, will my floor hold this tank, or will the stand hold this tank? Either one, because you want to watch how the water shifts day by day, and you want to notice how your floor is doing and how your door closes. Because you definitely want to be, it's better to be safe than sorry on it. Just keep an eye on it. And thank you so much, Greg, for the donation. Thanks. Oh, Christian, you're going to be excited over this, Jacob. No, hold on a second. I got the wrong one. It's Greg that is getting. Greg is getting mud skippers in.
And flagfish.
And flagfish. I always wanted to try mud skippers, but I never see them for sale anywhere. And I'm still on a tank ban for a little while because I ran out of room.
I just want to do all mud with a mud skipper, wouldn't you? All mud?
Well, from what I've researched, because I was really wanting to get them, and I never even ended up presenting this to my husband yet, because I realized it's a little more difficult than I thought. One, I've got to have a pretty large tank for them. Two, you want to have a special consistency of mud. I don't remember the exact consistency because it's been a few months since I looked it up. But you want to have it mainly mud with little pockets of water that's a few inches deep where they can go get wet, and then they can actually tunnel through the mud. It's pretty difficult, in my opinion. I'm used to keeping guppies, but I think the mud skippers are just so cute. They're so weird. Like, you don't expect a fish to come on land. It's so weird. I love them.
So what, they are considered a fish? Amphibious?
Yeah, they're considered a fish, but it's a fish that is basically amphibious. I mean, they need some water still to survive, but they mainly live most of their lives in the mud when they're not coming out to just bathe and play in the water. Because they mainly eat and breed, from what I've heard, in the water. And then they'll like raise the young in the tunnels and actually live in the tunnels. It's really cool.
Huh.
That is awesome.
But they're very expensive, and at least the ones that I found was very expensive. At least to me, they was like $65 to $85 for little tiny baby ones. And you have to make sure that you have the right amount of them. There has to be at least 2 of them, from what I've heard. And there's a lot of work to them, from what I've heard. I don't know for certain. It was just off a YouTube video I was watching. I'm sure Greg would be able to tell you more about them, but they really are a fascinating fish. I mean, they're really cool to watch.
Earlier, I'd just seen a short about somebody having some mud skippers. That's why I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, the other day between lectures for my college classes, it's like I like to take breaks and just let anything random that comes up on YouTube come up where I don't have to think. Just something random. And that's what come up with this guy was giving this tour of a fish shop, and they had this huge 200-gallon tank filled with mud skippers. And he was talking about the care for them and everything about them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get those because I don't think I'm qualified yet for mud skippers.
With the clown loaches, are they shy?
I've never actually kept clown loaches, but the friends that I have that have clown loaches, theirs was shy. That doesn't mean all of them shy. Brenda, do you guys keep clown loaches at the shop?
I think so. I don't see them.
Yeah, they're
Like-
probably like my friends and shy.
That gourami
Does-
tank had a loach in it. I didn't even know it till I was pulling plants and he came out with a plant. I had him back in the water. He was like wiggling all over the tub because I had a tub that I was putting the plants in. And I looked down and he's just wiggling all over the tub. I was like, oh no, you need to get back in there. And then he disappeared again. So like, I don't know what tanks have loaches and which don't. As long
Well, I
as
know
don't
with
have
my
boogers.
the only loaches I have is coolie loaches, and the only time I'm gonna see them is if I wake up in the middle of the night at like 2 o'clock and go check on my fish, because I have a tendency that if I wake up then I'll just go to my fish room and look around and be like, okay, how you guys doing? Oh wow.
That they've gotten, they're getting a lot more shyer in this tank, but they're probably I would say all but as long as my shark.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I don't think they're gonna get 5 inches. I don't think. I think I've done stunted them because that they require a really large tank. I didn't know that when I got them.
It's a possibility they may play catch up though. You never know. Hopefully, you know, they look healthy and happy.
Oh yeah, you'll know when they get hammered because they're one of the ones that's it's something to do with their slime coat. It really doesn't develop as good as like on a fish, and they'll get hammered, especially with ick, real fast. I found out real fast.
Oh man. Well, at least you know the good trick for getting rid of ick. I'm so glad Father Fish taught us that.
Right?
I haven't
And-
had that issue in years, and then even with my friends' tank, with them starting a brand new tank and not really knowing what they're doing, causing excess things to come in and develop partial into the system early, still no development of no bad parasites, no
Oh.
nothing wrong. And see, I'm glad that they're not experiencing early on something negative, but the chances of that is really rare for that to occur because of the things that I showed them that they have allowed to occur constantly, and what they're doing on a few times out of a month on a basis to help that tank. The chances of things really going sour, it's just being patient and taking time and dedicate a little time to it and just watch it. Make sure everything's going
'Cause
good
that's
on it.
key is that you sit there, you observe your fish tank. That's your time to bring nature into your home and really enjoy it. You're gonna love this comment, Jacob. I had forgotten that Greg, the guppy guy, actually had 3 of those cute little mud skippers. I'd forgotten about that. And he says that they stay out of the water more than in, and they play King of the Hill all day. Very entertaining. I remember now when he came up and showed those. Oh well,
Oh,
we've got Greg waiting to come up. Jacob, thank you so much for coming up. We've also got Jeff waiting to come up. So thank you so much for coming up and showing your tank and giving us an update on how your friend's tank's doing.
Yes, thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. I'm not sure who come up first. It shows them. Do you think it's in order, Brenda? Oops, sorry, Brenda. I'm just gonna go in order down the line. Does that sound good to you guys? Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Howdy.
It's a little bit. It's turned
Which
on its side. It looks like it's gonna spill out.
I did it the way you told me to, and it still didn't work. Dang it.
Well, if it helps any, me and Brenda went through. We was trying to get her camera set up before the live, us battling gremlins again, and it doesn't work on her phone either. It works on my phone. It works on Dean's phone and my mom's phone. We found out something interesting. If you have an Android phone, it may be different. So when my nephew comes over, either this weekend, he should be coming over this weekend. I'm going to ask him if I can play with his Android phone and see if we can figure this out.
Yeah, I think iPhones work because Christian has an iPhone. His works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they work differently with StreamYard, which doesn't make sense to me because it's the same program. I mean, it's the same website and program. So why is it different? I can't figure that out. My nephew knows everything about Android. So I'm just going to be like, Sam, fix this.
We'll get it straight.
That's a beautiful tank.
It is.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get on Temu and get me some of that stone, Jeff.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's a good deal.
Definitely. And that's what I like to do with my method of fish keeping. I like to keep it as cheap as possible.
Right? It can get expensive.
Oh, it can. I've seen some pieces of driftwood go for $100. I grabbed this one piece of driftwood in an aquarium shop. I'm like, ooh, I want this. My husband's like, oh, get it. I looked at the price. I'm like, I'm not getting this. No, it's $100. No, I can't do it. Christian just figured out what it might be, you guys.
Screen lock.
Some phones have screen lock. I didn't think about that.
So is that in your regular camera setting or in StreamYard? Because we couldn't get it to change in StreamYard.
I have no idea with anything other than an iPhone. That's the only phone I know how to work. I had a Galaxy 3 back in the day, and me and it fought the gremlins really hard, and then I gave up and got an iPhone. Then I usually run that thing in the ground. I keep it way beyond when you're supposed to get it because I do not like the cost of those. That tank is beautiful. Well, I love the way you got that hardscape. That I've got to do that. Well, thank you so much, Jeff, for coming up. I'm going to get Greg up real quick because you guys come up at the same time. So I want to make sure he gets a chance to show you his tanks too.
Yeah, not a problem at all. I just wanted to see if I could get it to go landscape.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out, Jeff. I'm gonna talk to my nephew because he knows about Android. There has to be a way to do it because on my phone, I hate to say this, but this is the phone I got last year. I have not seen anything where it locks the screen on it. But then again, I don't mess with the settings usually. I just use it straight out of the box. I don't play with the settings. The only things I play with the settings with is usually StreamYard to try to get it to work. And for me, it's working great. I can just turn my phone and it does it. It's like I was showing Brenda and her phone, it would not turn no matter what she did. She did front camera. She did back camera. She went into every setting she could find before the live stream and it never would go full screen. It's so strange. And I bet it's like Christian said, it's going to be something to do with the screen lock. But where the screen lock would be on an Android, it's been over a decade since I've used the Android phone, and they've changed things so much that I have no clue where it would be.
We got to Google it.
Right? I'm just going to stick my nephew that's in his 20s on this and be like, okay, kid, come here. You need to fix this. Fix this. And then knowing him, it'll take him 2 seconds. Oh, this is how you do it, Dina. Okay, let me record you doing this where everybody can see how to do it. That's going to be the hard part, is getting him to let me record it. He'll probably hand me his phone and get me to do it because he does not like being on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit camera shy, and I told him, it's like, you don't have to be camera shy. And he's like, oh no, I do not get online. And I'm like, okay, you don't have to get online.
Yeah, I was pretty shy, but I kept being forced, so I had to come up Wednesday.
You know, that's a good thing though, because you was able to push through that fear. At one time I was scared to death of the camera, and Father Fish got me over that really quick. Especially when the first time I went live with him was with another big YouTuber, and I'm like, oh no, I was scared to death. But it made it where now it's like I have no problem being on camera whatsoever. So it helped.
All right, well, let's see what Greg has.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. Appreciate you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye. And now we got Jeff up. There you go. So, hopefully I timed that out right and you wasn't waiting too long, because I'm trying to do what Father Fish told me, give everybody about 5 to 10 minutes, unless they're showing a whole bunch of tanks.
Yeah. So that's me now, not Jeff?
Yep, that's you now.
Okay. All
I
right.
love that piece of driftwood. Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I put in chat that I had a person I sold some fish to. They're gonna give me 6 adult pearl scale blue angelfish.
Good. I'm
And
glad to see you getting back into it.
This is a 75 gallon, and I'm trying to debate on whether to put them in this or to put Spanky in here.
Oh, that's a hard call. You know, Spanky's my favorite fish in the whole entire universe. So
I'm gonna be taking, a bunch of this bow out of here and moving it around to other tanks. But it's a little congested for angelfish, for adult angelfish for me. I don't like a really jungle type tank really, but this was sure enough one.
well, hey, you just answered your own question right there. If your gut's telling you to put Spanky in there, put Spanky in there.
I think Spanky's gonna probably go in there.
Oh yeah, I think Spanky would be adorable in there, and it'd probably be an easier tank to manage. It's up off the ground, right?
I'm sorry?
It would be an easier tank to manage too, because with Spanky's being on the ground, if your knees are bad like mine, the ground tank, it doesn't get as much attention.
Right. And the tank that Spanky's in is going to get redone, and it's going to have the mud skippers in it.
Oh, that's going to be.
Because it's lower, I can view them from the top, and they're never in the water. I mean, literally 90% of the time they're out of the water.
See, I forgot that you had mud skippers. I got to ask you, because you've kept them. The video I watched of them talking about mud skippers made it sound like a total nightmare to keep them. Are they really that hard to keep, or is it just them making a video?
I think that's them making a video. Maybe they're talking about wilds or something like that. I don't know. But the ones I got, I kept them in the same water I keep my angelfish in. I didn't do anything to it. And,
okay, perfect. Because they had this big master test kit, which I'm scared to even touch, Greg. And they was testing everything, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can do that.
This is my test kit right here.
Right?
The whole thing, all of it, everything. Oh yeah.
Right?
But,
that's the best one.
Anyhow, yeah. So I'm the tank that Spanky's in. He's getting moved out of that at least to a 55 gallon or this 75 gallon. I can't make up my mind yet.
I think he would love that 75.
He said he wants the 75.
I think he
does.
He
told you, Brenda. Well, she's the fish whisperer, so I guess she'd know.
We got a test guppy in there.
Oh, awesome.
His email just came through. He said, put me in the 75.
You got to watch out, Greg. Spanky's learned how to use email.
Okay, everybody put in chat. We'll vote on it and do whatever y'all say. That's what'll happen.
He's emailing now. Oh, I love the pink angels.
I can let it in focus.
Yes, it's been weird tonight. I've been having trouble getting my camera to focus when I had my phone. Oh, there it is. It's in focus now. Those guys are so beautiful. When I get my she shed, that's what I'm going to get, is a tank of pink angels. I am scared to try it in the house because I've got a 100-gallon tank in the garage that I could set up for that, but the garage is too cold. There's no hope in that. There's no way even a heater could keep it warm.
You need about 5 heaters.
Yeah.
Possibly more for the garage, because that garage, I mean, it was built back in the 70s, and yeah, when it's cold in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Check them out eating. I love the way they just dainty pick at it. Like, they know that they're beautiful. They're just so elegant. And that one's like, nope, that's my food.
Right?
Hopefully you'll be able to get back into breeding those guys, Greg, because they're so pretty.
Yeah, the time of year is getting right. The full moon and everything, they've been picking around. It's just a matter of time before it happens.
Now that brings up something really cool that I've got to ask you. Does the full moon actually affect their breeding cycle? Because I never thought about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that it's 100%, but they're usually, I find my fish breed 3 days before or after a full moon. So within a 7-day period, basically.
Oh, wow. That's good to know.
Yeah, and especially like angelfish, they can breed really fast. But some fish only, they're only going to breed a certain amount of times per year. Whereas if you keep the parameters right for for angelfish, and take the eggs from them every time they lay them, you can get them to lay eggs about every 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. That's even faster than guppies reproduce.
You're feeding them good. If you're feeding them really good and you're changing the water good, and as soon as they lay the eggs, you pull the eggs, it ain't about 2 weeks, and they'll be ready to start laying again.
That is awesome. That's just such a fun fish to raise because the transformation. I love how you and Christian both have showed like the transformations they go through. Because I'm mainly the only fish really I'm raising right now is guppies. I'm trying to get my rice fish to cooperate, but so far they're not.
Yeah.
And guppies have no real transformation except for color. You never know what color you're going to get if they're mutts.
Right.
Those guys.
I got Stan, the man's going to get me back some of my guppies lines. I gave him probably some of every guppy line I had, and he still has them. And so when we can manage to rendezvous, he's gonna let me get some of my strains back. So that's a good thing.
That's wonderful.
I should be able to get back just about everything I had.
Hey, I'm excited for you. I'm so amazed that you're able to overcome the loss that you took and get back into the hobby. That's awesome news.
Yeah.
Because you rock at fish breeding. You really do.
So what's everybody saying? Is it definitely Spanky's tank or what?
Hey, you guys, what do you think? Should the 75-gallon be Spanky's tank? Definitely got my vote for Spanky, but I'm biased because Spanky is my favorite fish.
Right?
It's like I'm eventually going to get me a Spanky.
You were asked if you ate any of that 33 slab crappie yet. Fish fry.
I'm sorry.
Is that Jeff asked if you had any of that 33 slab crappie?
Yeah.
Have you had a fish fry?
Not yet. That's this weekend. We're doing it this weekend.
Oh, cool. Have fun.
Yeah. They're gonna I'm gonna have a bunch of fish in my belly.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, this is going to end up being the mud skipper tank where it can be viewed from the top.
Oh, that'll be perfect for a mud skipper tank because you'll be able to actually see them. That's going to be awesome. I love that 30 long. I hate that they quit making those.
Yeah. See, Spanky, he's all excited. Yeah, get a new tank.
Spanky is excited.
Yeah, I get to stretch my legs.
Wait till he gets in the larger tank. He's going to be like, ooh. He's going to get zoomies like a barb would.
Right?
Yeah.
Never zoomies.
And just the way he swims tickles me so much. Like, you can't look at Spanky and not smile. Like, they really should market Spanky as the cure for depression because, like, you look at Spanky and you're just going to smile.
No doubt. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. I hate that Jeff got down quick because of me, but I'll get on out of here. I've spent my 5 minutes. Like I said, I need to get out of here.
Hey, we're never going to run anybody off. I only do that whenever there's 2 people up at once because I want to make sure that nobody leaves because a lot of times people, if they have to wait more, will be like, oh, no, and they'll leave.
Brenda will remember this. Remember on the Gong Show when they'd have that big hook that would come out on stage and snatch it?
Yep.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Especially for the really bad ones. They got gonged as soon as they came out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my Gene the Dancing Machine routine and get out of here.
Well, thank you so much, Greg, for coming up. And make sure to keep us updated. Hope to see you Wednesday.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye. Definitely seen some nice tanks tonight. And I'm excited. Yeah. Hopefully Greg will decide to put Spanky in the 75-gallon because he's going to be so happy there.
He needs to after be. I found in the 75. He just like the excitement was just like he was spazzing. I got to get in the 75.
Well, you saw how he was swishing that cute little tail of his. Like he was doing a little dance.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Eventually, I'm going to get a large enough tank that I wouldn't mind breeding those. I don't know how hard it is to breed that variety of goldfish, but they're just so cute. But I've heard they can get pretty big, so it's like I don't want them to eat my guppies. Yeah. I will have a different tank.
Oh goodness,
man. Yeah, you starting to get tired too?
Yeah, it has been a day.
Oh, I feel you on it. Well, mine isn't just I started to say brain rot because I've been studying all day. That's what it feels like right now, brain rot. But my brain's fried. But you've been working. It's been like brain work. Then you've got physical work, and then you've got organizing stuff work. Like you got a right to be tired, Brenda.
When you say physical, yes, because when I did last night after everybody left and I came back with Bella is when I did that 60-gallon. So I brought it down halfway. I did that. I drained it, carried the buckets outside to dump them, came back. I did it like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, full buckets of water. I did the same thing with this one, except for the last one. Because like I drained it, filled it, and then I had to drain it again because when I went to move the sand, I had to scoop most of the sand out because the substrate was like super thick. And so Father Fish told me, he goes, just take the net and scoop some of that sand out, about half of it. So I did, and I got down a little too far and the substrate started coming up and I went, oh crap. So
it happens.
I had to do another water change on it. When I
and that's a lot to do. Like everybody thinks, oh, the water change is easy. Yeah, if you've got it where you can run it out a window, it's easy. Otherwise, you got to constantly carry those buckets, and depending on the size of the bucket, that can be 50 pounds.
So big. What are they? 5-gallon buckets, 10-gallon buckets? I don't know how big they are. They're big.
50 pounds.
And when it's half full of sand, wet sand and water and carrying it out. Yeah, I'm going to feel it tomorrow. My lower
Yeah.
back is going to not be happy with me. Like I
Yeah,
don't
it
feel
won't.
it yet. I don't feel it yet, but I know I will in the morning. I know.
Brenda, it takes more trips, but to save your back, and I learned this the hard way. And I didn't get far with that that 5-gallon bucket. I don't know how you can manage to carry it out of the building. I got down the hallway. My husband caught me, and he's like, "What you doing? What kind of mischief are you getting into now while I'm at work?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm doing like this tank. It looked weird. You know, the water wasn't right. This one tank, it was when I first started, back when I would do water changes. Because these now, I don't have to do water changes on them. They're
Right.
balanced. They're perfect. I don't have to worry." But it was a long time ago. It's about whenever I first started fish keeping. I think it was 2023 when I first started with the father fish method. And it was one of my other tanks. But yeah, I walk out with that bucket. He's like, no. So get one of the smaller buckets in Walmart. They're about $3. And I think it holds 2.5 gallons. It's like this big by this big. And save your back.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Also, this tank, the 20-gallon one I redid, is up near the front of the store, and I was carrying it through down the hallway through the back door, and then all the way out to where the dumpster is because it had sand in it. I had 2 buckets that had sand in it and water. Then the last time I filled the bucket, because Bryce, bless his heart, Bryce was busy when I was doing it because there was a customer here and he was working with them. But yeah, the last bucket that was full of water, I went to pick it up. I went to stand up and he just like held his hand out and I was like, yes, please. Thank you. So I took the last bucket out, but yeah.
Let Bryce do it. Like he's probably all the time toting heavy stuff. But doesn't he mix the dirt? Like Bryce helps mix the dirt, right? Or is it not now?
He'll help bag it when we need it bagged and Matthew's not here. Bryce will bag it, but now we have Matthew that does the dirt all the time, so that Bryce can help me. He's been helping me more with putting the plant packs together. Like we have however many different packs that need to be put together. Like I think it was Monday, we had 6 different kind. So I did 3, and while I was boxing those up, he did the other 3. And when I say 3, I mean like the small pack, the medium pack, the rooted pack, the large pack, the one that was on special, and there's another one. Oh, the stem pack. So there was like six different packs that had to be done. I think the smallest amount was like, I think it was stem plant. There was only 4. Or maybe it was the small, it was only 4 that had to be done. But yeah, we're talking multiples, like 20 of this kind and 10 of that kind. So yeah, when he does that while I'm boxing, then by the time he's done, I'm ready for those and I can box those. And it just goes so much faster that way.
Oh, I bet it does.
And we both today and yesterday, because Thursday and Fridays now we only ship plants out Monday through Wednesday. So Thursday and Friday is only dirt. So as soon as I get that done, like we only have 5 dirts to be sent out. We basically had the rest of the day to work on all these tanks, and working on them together, it goes by so much faster.
Yeah, I bet it really helps to get everything done quicker. Working as a team, I mean, it's kind of like it's a corny statement, but it's a true statement. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does. And even Father Fish was like, I really like the way this is working out. Like things are getting done. Tanks are, they're clean. They're getting cleaned. Just not from the algae. Like we take the scrapers. If it needs a water change because of all the fish in it, or because like the cichlids decide they're gonna dig.
Yeah.
Like monster tank, the pike is now like this big, and he's decided I want to dig, and he's in there digging holes, and it's like, I'm gonna catch you, and but he's only like this big, so technically he's just a juvenile. You can't really do that with him yet. Some of them you just want to Oh, you want to
see
jump
it.
out?
I'm going to see if it'll let me post the Father Fish link for anybody that's new to the stream. This is Father Fish's niece, Brenda, and she's actually talking about working in the Father Fish shop. Sometimes it'll let me post the links, but a lot of times it's got where it blocks me. So let's try it. It let me do it. The gremlins are appeased finally.
Yeah. And we actually had someone looking at Richard over there today.
Oh, good. Because, yeah, that fish wants to escape bad. He probably just needs to be in a tank by himself. I don't know. Or maybe it's just his personality.
Anytime somebody walks up to the tank, he's like right there at the glass. Okay, are you going to lift the lid? Because I'm going to jump out. He has that. He's just eyeballing you the whole time.
Escape artist. Some fish are like that. That's one of the reasons why it's like I always research them before I get them. I want fish that aren't jumpers and that are like, you know, nice and not spicy. I don't want spicy fish.
Well, over here in one of the plant tubs, we have an arowana. He's only like this big. Well, we have one that is just like, what is that, like 4 inches maybe? Mm-hmm. And then we just got another one that's a little bit bigger than him. So there's 2 arowanas, a butterfly, and 2 leaf fish, which are really good.
The leaf fish is so cool.
That one has a lid, and it only gets lifted to throw guppies in there. Yeah. And then the tub underneath.
That's the reason I'm scared of keeping those fish. I'm like, oh no, they'll eat my guppies.
Right? They do. We get the special feeder guppies for them, and the tub right directly underneath of them, we have 2 dragon gobies.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I think also Father Fish wants to get them in a tank, so we're trying to figure out where to put what fish so we can get, you know.
Oh, I can't wait to see those guys in a tank.
I don't know if he's going to put them in there or put them in a tank, but yeah, they were really cool the last time we had them.
Yeah, you guys always get like the coolest fish in the fish shop. It's always something that I have never heard of, and I'm like, okay, let me see. Brenda, send me pictures before the stream. I want to see.
Oh, it's going to be fun trying to get them out of that tub because it is also it was full of plants.
Oh, so that's going to make it fun.
2 dragon gobies that are like this big without getting.
Yeah.
Somebody
You'll
else.
You'll be able to do it though, because it's like how you can feed the spicy arowana that wants to bite everyone, and you don't get bit. You're the fish whisperer.
I think it's just because I'm a little bit quicker with throwing the shrimp in there. I like lift the lid and throw it.
You keep telling yourself that you're the fish whisperer. I already know your secret, Brenda. I already know it. Well, it's getting close to 9 o'clock, and yeah, you can tell we're sleep deprived. So I think we might as well wrap it up. Thank you to everybody that tuned in and for showing off your tanks, and thank you to Greg for the super sticker. I just learned about those. Originally, it had been automatically turned on YouTube, and then something happened with my monetization, and they demonetized me, then remonetized me, and it reset everything. And then I get an email 3 months later from YouTube, oh, you need to go in and turn all this on. And I'm like, what? Okay, what? I'm like, what is this? That you just didn't tell me about this stuff at the first start of it, but hey. I do have a poll in my YouTube channel under posts about where we can start a community. So far, having a members only YouTube channel is working. I'm gonna have to research each one of these things. The options are a Facebook group, a Discord group, or a members only channel. So it will take me a little bit of time to set it up because I've got to research it. I want to set it up right. Brenda will be live Sunday night at what time?
6
with Megan. Father Fish will be on Tuesday night at
7.
And then we'll be back Wednesday at 7 for more Random Mischief.
And there's something else.
Wasn't
Is
there
that
a sale
all
at the
cooking
shop?
again?
Was there a sale at the shop still? Was that it?
Do what?
Was you guys having a sale at the shop, or was that an old email that I was looking through? Because I forgot to look at the dates on my emails.
I have no idea what's on sale starting today. I don't think I talked to Megan about that.
I wonder if I can go on my computer and go to it and if it'll tell me. I don't know if it'll tell me, but I can look.
We had other dramas
Oh,
going on. But Sunday night, don't forget to set your clocks forward.
Oh, is it that time already?
Yes, it is.
I did not
have to
realize
wake-
that.
Now, don't forget, you have to wake up at 2:00 in the morning to set it forward.
I really hope that it just automatically does it on my phone.
Yes, the phones, the computers, they'll automatically do it. But if you have,
Okay.
clocks,
Okay, so the clock in the living room, don't go by it until we get a ladder, climb up there and take it down and reset it.
there you go. Regular clocks, or even on your stove or microwave, they will not automatically reset. You'll have to reset them. And you can do it the night before, like Sunday when you go to bed.
Yeah.
You can do it then. Or is it Saturday night? Saturday night when you go to bed, because it'll be Sunday.
Oh, yeah. It's all
Yeah.
good. Everybody already knows we're sleep deprived and our brains are fried. I tried to pull it up on the site, and it's still saying that it still has the old sale on it that
Okay.
ends for March 5th. So
That's
can you look
today,
down here?
right?
No, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
So
Yeah.
keep a lookout. There's supposed to be a new sale either today or it might be tomorrow. I don't know.
That's how crazy it's been. I forgot about the sale. Sorry.
Hey, it's no problem. They can always check out the link and check it out. Thank you so much, Brenda, for the live stream tonight. It's been a blast.
It has been a blast. I will check with Megan, and we will have something. We will tell you on tomorrow night's live, and if we have something on sale, I'll make sure. I have to crack the whip on her sometimes. I have to crack the whip and make sure.
You sound just like Lou on that. That's one of Lou's favorite statements. I haven't heard that in a while.
Crack the whip.
Yeah. The first time I heard Lou say that, I couldn't quit laughing, and I was looking so weird on live stream because I'm trying not to laugh. I wasn't comfortable with anybody seeing me laugh yet, so I'm like, Good night, you guys.
You gotta crack the whip, That's what they used to do. They used to, crack the whip on you when you were slacking. When the workers were slacking, they would crack the whip. The owners of the property would crack that whip and pow.
Yeah, Lou's the first person I ever heard to say from my dad to use that. So when he said, I'm like, what? Love you guys. Should we even try to say mischief managed at the same time, or you think we're too sleep deprived?
No, let's do it. We might get it straight this time.
That would be funny. The second time we've actually got it straight. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Mischief. Love you guys. We'll get it eventually. Let me get the song up. There we go.
In the stillness of the water, where the lilies sway, driftwood whispers secrets of the life at play. Colors dance like fireflies in a summer night. Nature's harmony glowing, everything feels right. Why chase those fancy labels, all that price and fuss, when nature does the magic? It's all about the trust. Swamp embrace, our spirits glide. Plants are reaching for the surface, purifying the flow. A world beneath the surface, a vibrant undertow. Tiny fins like shooting stars, darting to and fro. In the heart of the tank, life's melody does grow. So let's leave the chemicals, return to nature's way. In this pure embrace, let the fish freely lay. Swamp embrace, where the wild hearts roam. In this aquatic Eden, we have found our home. Colorful companions swimming side by side. With each gentle ripple, let our spirits glide. Together in this cootie, we find our peace. In the swamp's embrace, all worries cease. Together in this beauty, we find our peace. In the swamp's embrace, all worries